The following podcast contains opinion and commentary protected under the First Amendment and fair use, as well as public records and freedom of information laws. The content may include adult themes, adult concepts, and adult language not suitable for all audiences. For the safety of all, no viewer should ever engage with, interact with, seek out, or contact in any way persons being discussed, including those under criminal prosecution, and especially those that state,
"It's not like I've gone and killed somebody!"
Viewer discretion is advised.
There's a cake in the courthouse lobby, balloons tied up to legal files. Someone brought a karaoke machine and a stack of archive trials. The headlines keep on spinning, the motions never end. Every week's another chapter nobody can comprehend. And somewhere in the background a GoFundMe link goes live, while everybody's asking, how's this saga still alive? Happy birthday, courtroom queen. What a wild few years it's been. 14 candles burning bright, flashing red and blue tonight. Appeals and filings, late night posts, arguments from coast to coast. Some folks singing, some folks sigh, but the docket just keeps rolling by. Mike's online collecting dollars, trying to fight another round. Lawyers stacking paper mountains higher than the lost and found. Every hearing brings spectators, every filing sparks debate. Internet detectives watching every twist of every day. The comment section's buzzing, everybody's got takes. Some are eating popcorn, some are nursing headaches. Happy birthday, courtroom queen. What a spectacle it's been. 14 candles on the stand, with subpoenas in each hand. Restraining orders, appeals in tow. Where it stops, nobody knows. One more filing hits the floor, then somebody yells, there's more. The band keeps playing softly while the clerk calls out the names. Half the room wants closure, half just came for legal flames. And somewhere in the distance, under fluorescent light, another motion's getting drafted at 2 o'clock tonight. Happy birthday, courtroom star. Everybody knows who you are. Candles melting one by one, yet somehow this ride's not done. Raise a glass of sparkling grape to every twist and every scrape. The curtain falls, then up once more. See you at the next appeal to court.
Welcome everyone. Happy Thursday to you all. Welcome back to my little channel and your favorite little cubbyhole on the internet. Yes, this is the party after the party, the after party following the Megan Fox and Bacon Bears Mega Bash blowout, raising a crap ton of money for Mike Marraccini. We'll attempt to do the same here on sort of, what is it, B string or whatever we call ourselves. Because I had to work. I had to be on the road today for work. I couldn't join the Mega Palooza that was going on earlier today. I just, it's life. So we've got the usual things. We've got somewhere right here a wonderful little QR code if you like to give to Mike Marraccini that way. If you like the old-fashioned analog way, there's the thing scrolling by. And if you're as old-fashioned as I am, cut and paste, it is also in the show notes. And yes, folks, we have guests today. You know, it's our star must be ascending because we have at least one special guest. And I'm going to bring that special guest on right now. And
it's me.
Amazing Llama from True Crime and Wine Time. Everybody, get your couch potato butts ready because Llama is here. And you know, I can't leave. He's flipping me off backstage already. So, and then there's this guy.
Oh, this guy. Okay, fine, whatever.
This guy.
Hi, Llama. It's so good to see you. I should kick Echoes off the stage, and it just be you and me. That's
it's fine.
Yeah,
I've never had an introduction like that. Thank you. Like, okay, sure, why not? I guess.
Why not? But he doesn't have the ban button, and I do. So you know, he can just try it. He can just try it and just poof, no more Jeep Daddy.
Look, your audience would rebel, okay? Like, they're all going to go to my channel, and I'm just going to use Claude as my companion on that.
They adore you. I mean, you're just such a salty old bitch. You just can't help it.
I am.
I must say, that song you played was a banger. I was like, this is amazing.
Well, you know, I am the best kept secret in this entire community. I swear to God.
Oh, look at you, you little gem. I love it.
You know, I think some people sort of know of my existence, but somehow I never get the invites. I'm not salty. Yes, I am salty.
Oh no, the poor Echoes. Oh
no. You know, maybe the rule is you have to have at least 10,000. I don't know. There's like a threshold for getting noticed.
I don't have that many babes. I don't have that many at all.
You've got a couple. You've got a couple. You're doing pretty good.
We have a great group.
How long have you been running your channel?
Oh, the channel's been around for a while, but I've only been on the camera for like a year. So I've had my show, Couch Court with Llama, for a year now. Terry True Crime, it's actually her channel. I'm also a co-host for True Crime and Wine Time, the podcast. But normally I was behind the scenes of the producer and writer and researcher. I'm still a lot of those things, but now I'm also on the camera side. So
that's why all the behind the scene content is just like so dialed in. It's like someone's working here.
We have an amazing team. So
yeah, you've got what? You've got a team?
Yeah, there's like 11 of us.
Mr. Jeeps, we've got a conversation.
Wow. Oh, gee whiz, we sure do.
We're all friends, so
that's good. Okay, we need more friends.
I know, it's just me and Echoes. Like that's it. I don't know. The Echoes and a delusional AI that occasionally makes some good shit up from time to time. I guess I don't know. Whatever.
I would trust too many more friends in this.
We're all self-taught. We're not that fancy. We do good stuff for being pretty self-taught. So
you do, and I mean, obviously, the second you start talking about this story, where did all these people come from? It's like, oh, are we being swatted by Laura Owens fans?
What's happening? No, it's lovely.
Yeah. No, Llama, y'all do good work. I did have a chance to tune into your show a little bit of time ago, and I dropped in like right when shit was getting serious. And
yes, I know exactly when you're talking about now. I do remember. Yeah.
And I loved it. Like, I know.
You told me she was funny, Echoes.
I know, right? She totally lied. And then I'm just like, oh my God. I'm just like in the background, just like, yeah. No, but y'all do great. And I kudos to both of you for being so open. Like, I've made no secret about my particular feelings about these certain things. And I'm just, I want to take a moment and just say thank you so much for your vulnerability on your channel and platform about coming up with that stuff, because like it's so important to like point out that the difference in that disparity between somebody who's trying to pull some bullshit over a lot of people and the actual real lived experience of somebody who's gone through those things. And that's just like, I can't like. It's so not okay. Oh my God, I'm totally gonna get into a Jeep Daddy rant. Like even we're 5 minutes in,
I rant
and here we are.
Jeep Daddy. I rant too. I'm known for rants.
Yes, this is why we're friends. I mean, this is why we're friends. Yeah, but no, seriously, serious props to you and Bacon Bears for that.
Thank you. I mean, I think that's the one thing with Laura Owens is that she's had all these stories for all these different things that somebody has went through at least one of the things that she is a victim of. And when you experience something like that yourself, like, yes, everybody has their different experiences. My experience having a miscarriage is not the same as somebody else's, but there are a lot of similarities, important similarities that don't change no matter who you are, and so especially things with that, because like I didn't really know, because the first thing we read was the investigation report, and like I knew some of the story already, but then when I read about Stormy, I lost it. Like, you can go back. I had to like go off screen and everything because like I didn't know that was coming, and what she did to her was
extraordinary.
appalling.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's unbelievable to do something that cruel. And don't get me wrong, everything she's done to everybody is very cruel. But like that is a level of, she probably didn't think anything of it because she's never been through it.
No.
To know that you took that person's picture of their child. Like, it's awful. Yeah. It's disgusting.
There is no awareness beyond me. My, she's the Veruca Salt from Charlie and Chocolate Factory. Like, I want it now.
Yeah.
There's like one bouncy ball sort of just like ding, 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 ding up there in that, tiny little skull of hers. And it's just like, oh my God,
Yeah. I mean, nothing she says makes any sense. Doesn't pick one. Pick one. It doesn't sound right at all. And like the crazy thing is, it's like she's been doing this for years. She has the internet at her fingertips, and she is still so bad at it. Like, thank goodness she's so bad at it. But like, how can you be that bad at it? I don't understand. She is. Thank goodness.
This is like she uses ChatGPT so much these days.
Yeah, and not even good.
Yeah, it's only as smart as the people that use it. So,
and not even Mommy's giving her much help, it seems like, in a lot of these writings anymore. Although we know Mommy has done some helpful things, at least with the FBI. So it's just like, what's going on? There's no oversight. There's no oversight in the casita. It's just doesn't care, and whatever happens, happens. Oh, Mom, they're being mean to me. Well, have you filed a lawsuit, honey?
Oh my God, all the police phone calls about the internet. I mean, even that's ridiculous. How many of us are actually going to call the police about anything? Like, you don't want to call the police. Like,
not even a non-emergency.
You're like, man, is this enough to call? And she is like, excuse me, can you please go shut down Reddit? All right, they're very mean, and I don't like it.
Nasty things. Oh my God.
They're misrepresenting my pregnancy. That's defamation.
Who does that? That's crazy.
A crazy person does that. That's the thing.
Yeah. It's so privileged, Like, Noten K says, yes, snitch, right? Like, you gotta be like, all right, do I really want to deal with the police tonight? Do I?
Yeah. Really. The thing that drives me crazy about the entire family is they posture as having privilege, but as I'm sure as you get to know Tiff Dog and all of her financial research and all this, it's all bullshit. It's all prestige based on like financial nothingness.
Yeah.
They are so in debt. It's just insane.
I've been catching up with Tiff's finance, because the finance stuff is not something I'm like great or knowledgeable at. Like, what? Trust, I still don't understand them. And I watched a whole 6-week trial about them. And I was like, I don't know. But she does a very great job of following it and laying it out in a way that is very easy to. I can't wait to have a talk with Tiff.
Are you going to talk to Tiff? Oh, that would be fabulous.
I hope so. I think she's so, because that's not something a lot of people talk about, even though it's a really big factor. And so to hear somebody that's knowledgeable about it, like, she does great. I'm working my way through, Tiff, if you're watching.
Yes. I kept saying, I need to have Tiff on. And everything else is just, the second something new happens, I get buried in a 3-hour live with whatever the day is. So I'll get around to it eventually never seems to happen because there's too much happening.
There is. Like when we're
4 hours
done,
if he invites me because I distract him a lot. And I'm
Yeah,
not sad about that.
it's true.
like after we're done streaming, I feel like I'm going and I'm like reading more things. I'm watching more content. Like I have homework after I'm done every day.
Don't
And
you
I'm
hate
like, am
that?
I going to get a doctorate after this? Like, this is insane how much there is to it. But everybody does such like good content for it. And, different people are better at different, because there's so many
Exactly.
different points of
Exactly.
this. So it's like, I have to watch everything. It's so amazing.
I know.
Well,
My entire day is spent just sucking things up and running at the speed as fast as I can to hear everybody. Because, like, oh God, just listening to what I could have Megan's today with you guys, and Tiff dropped some little nuggets, and I went, what?
I blew up one of his evenings earlier because like I'm one of the last streams that we did, I was telling some about the prompts and things that I'm using to help like the robots help me go through all of this because it's so thick and there's so much and there's like these giant docs. And so like I've structured this project around the Laura Owens universe, and I'm going to probably have to trademark that or something, LOU. But like I've got a baseline set of instructions and then like the cast of characters and then like the state of everything and then like the sources, and that includes like folks like your channel and just all of it, right? Of like the Volo Justice for Clayton, and like I'm sending this after this, just like scrape this site, like, or do your best to like download the summaries of all of this. And it's just like I after that call, I think I turned into like a carrot on the couch. I'm just like, I can't fucking think anymore. And I'm just like, it's overwhelming how much there is to try and then you add in all the like the dingus, the gin grass dipshit stuff of like all of his red herrings.
Canoe.
We just got to him this week in our timeline because we're doing it all in order. And holy shit, that guy! Oh my gosh!
So you add all of that together, and it's just like, oh my god! I'm surprised that Anthropic has just been like, go fuck, you're out. Good, no, you're done. You've burned way too many rainforests. Get the fuck out of here.
It's wild.
But yeah, it's
just
crazy.
More money.
It's crazy.
Like, they're going to charge you by the minute for server time.
I know. They're just like, I'm going to hit my limits within like 15 minutes, and then it'll be like, okay, well, fine, bitch. Either upgrade to the max plan or get out of here.
Start charging credit, daddy.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be credit daddy at that point. Yeah.
Well, in that case.
Well, okay.
Yeah, it's a wild ride. It's definitely the most. I love complicated cases. It's known in my team that when Llama says, "Oh, we're gonna do this," I turn it into like a 14-part series.
Oh yeah,
because I am just like all in, right? Like I want to know everything about everything. And when in December, when I went to Terry about covering this, because I was like, girl, I want to cover this, but this bitch is litigious as fuck. So if you don't want me to cover it, I understand.
I think we've all been there. I actually had to go back, and I did it earlier today. Come June, first part of June, will be 2 years that I've been talking about this case.
Oh, wow.
I mean, my channel was microscopic at that point, and I pivoted from doing post next Mormon content. I don't know what I was thinking. Kept trying to do the same things. I've been trying to crack YouTube since 2006. Now it's like, oh, finally I found something that sort of works and it's going somewhere. With Laura Owens of all things. So it's like, all right, let's just ride this wave, see where it goes.
Yeah. I mean, normally I've been covering trials for the last year.
And that's a lot.
Yeah, it is. I streamed at 802 hours in the last year. So
oh my God.
Trials are a lot. And so it was a lot like, okay, well, if we're gonna do Laura Owen, like it's intense. Like I can't do trials and cover that. It's not possible, So I mean, I do have some trials I do plan on covering as the year goes on, including hers. But this is trials can be very rough. My last trial was awful. It was the longest 6 weeks of my life. But all the I think by streaming trials, by being, so like in the law area, because I'm not a lawyer, but I'm just an avid consumer. And making these docs like unbelievable, because I was trying to tell the team, like, listen, we're going to read all the docs, which, most people aren't into. I'm a nerd. But I was like, these are the craziest fucking docs I've ever read in my life. Like each one is just, there's something in there that you're just like, what is even happening? It's crazy.
Some of it's comedy gold. Some of it's, Iliad and the Odysseys.
Yes. But
and for those, that's why I make the robots read half that shit for me, because I do not have the spoons in the brain to like do that. So I'm just like, I need, here's the PDF. You figure it out. Give me the TLDR. I'll make up some snark in between and we'll be fine. But yeah, like, but I like the detail too. Like, as a cybersecurity professional, here we go. Shut up, Echoes. Fuck off. No. I like the detail and that minutia and like the step-by-step sequences and everything. Like I live in that, and I like it a lot because the nuance matters. But there is a certain point with some of these docs and some of these things that Echoes has tortured me with, particularly some of the free speech stuff from Randazza. It's like, it's just saying the same thing over and over and over, and like it's just like, oh, I don't.
We're good.
I can't just like I throw an exception and I'm just like, okay, I'm done. So yeah, I need it to like peel all that shit out. So yeah,
that's why docs aren't for a lot of people, but these are.
I can't help myself. Yeah. I'm a completionist, so it's like I've got to read this.
I got to read too, but like I still have an ounce of self-respect for what I bring to the table.
Half of them, especially with David's filings, I start getting halfway through and I'm just worn out. It's like, okay, I can't do this.
It's like our last stream. You were just like, fuck this. I'm just going to start scrolling.
It took us 4 hours to read his first motion for an extension of time, which should have been 3 lines. It was 39 pages, 4 hours.
Yeah.
Nonsense. It was great. It was a good time. I got drunk at like 12:30.
Yeah. How many sessions of your AA are you blaming on me lately? Like, is this like a bingo card thing? Just out of curiosity,
right?
Well, cheers, girl, because like I'm right there with you.
Mike Health says I'd shank a bitch for you. I'd shank a bitch for you, Jeep Daddy. And
yeah, absolutely. I need that. With like, I'm gonna write llama on the side there too. Fuck yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna Echoes just gets chocolate milk delivery at random times.
I'm okay
I'll
with
shank a bitch for you.
I'm okay.
Put them in the Jeep and go off road and find a spot, Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say shit like that on live stream. Never mind. Censors, don't pay attention to me.
AI bots from YouTube, just ignore him, please.
Yeah, just ignore me. Yeah. Anyway.
So we've got some torture for Jeep Daddy tonight. We do. And I just saw a question, and I've got this queued up. So, Llama, have you heard the latest yet?
I've heard the latest, but I haven't even gotten a chance to even actually look at anything today.
We will
tell me all about it.
From all the best research on the Twitters. Breaking news: change of plea hearing has been set for David Gingriss's DUI charge on 6/12/26 at 9:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time in courtroom 4. For all you local people who like to show courtrooms with these people.
Are you surprised? Because I'm not.
Well, I think I thought he pled not guilty.
Yeah.
And he was going to fight it the whole way. So I'm wondering if he's going to. I don't know if they've given him a plea deal too. Wouldn't that be funny?
Probably. I think they probably did. I mean, it's a DUI. They probably got him to take a plea deal for something lesser.
Yeah, not his first.
But I doubt he's just pleading guilty. Because it could be either way. He could either decide he's just going to plead guilty, or he took a plea deal. It would be either or. But I thought he was the most genius lawyer in all of the world, because we're all fucking idiots.
What?
And he couldn't talk himself out of a DUI in court. David!
Oh, he tried to litigate that on the side of the road. Like, I'm a DUI lawyer. I'm a guy.
Like, oh my goodness, David.
Okay.
say, but I'm a lawyer. Well, what kind of lawyer? I told you I'm not going to say. That was some good stuff. And you know, I mean, one of two have been put in handcuffs. We're waiting for number one.
14 times in a row, please. Just like,
Wondering
just do
when
it
that's
one at a
gonna
time.
happen.
Let it out. Oh, here's charge number 2. Okay, cuff again. Okay, yeah, let's go. That would be.
I heard this is the second offense. Yeah.
Yes.
And how many years? Do you know?
2008 was the first one, somewhere right around there.
Oh, that's not really going to make it big.
No, it's been far enough apart where it's.
Yeah.
I was going. Damn it!
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm pissed about it as well. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
You know?
And other people have said, and probably accurately, well, just because they catch it this time doesn't mean that there haven't been other times where we just didn't get caught, which I suspect.
Absolutely.
You know, if you're willing to commit 1 and 2 DUI offenses, I don't care what the spread is, you've got some recklessness issues.
That's kind of starting to form a habit.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I mean, it's not great.
Okay, I'm trying to be slightly charitable. I shouldn't for a
Why
creature like that.
Birthday party, we're supposed to be giving money to Mike Marraccini. Oh, and speaking of him,
that's right.
I haven't checked in on this yet. So we, thanks to the
scan the code,
we are at 82,560. I can't my multifocal. God damn it.
Yes.
So the Megan Fox and crew, which Llama was a part of, raised over 10,000, close to 11,000 was the tally I saw. So bravo.
Is that what they ended up with? I wasn't able to watch the end of it today.
Yeah, I think Megan, I saw on Twitter that it was.
I heard 10,000 at one point, so I wasn't sure. I don't remember when I heard that. So I don't remember if it was after it was over or if it was before. It's been a very long day for me. So wow, that's amazing.
I'm impressed you're even here. So bless you for just walking in however long you decide to stay.
I got stamina. What can I say? And
you're like, okay, boys, I'm out.
That's amazing, though. That really, really is.
I'm going to be unconscious for the next 24 hours. I mean, that's how I should roll with some of these things. It's like, oh, I'm so tired of Laura Owens. Oh.
Well, does that say 1.9 thousand donations? I thought it said 19,000. I was like, holy shit, what?
Donations. So there's
that's still crazy.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just put 1,900? Why do they have to do the decimal? That just
I swear it's a computer nerd thing. I mean, it's just like
I know computer nerds. Why the fuck do you do that?
Really? That's amazing.
Yeah,
you know, we were talking.
Honestly, great.
Right, we were talking before we came on just about how amazingly generous the community is for like all the victims. I know that they've raised money several times, and each time the community shows up, and there are some other communities that they're like that, but like it's a rare thing, and especially when times are tough for a lot of people now, to have that generosity in their hearts, like, is just so beautiful and so amazing to see, right? Because like we're just surrounded by like shit all the time.
Yes.
And to have a little bit of that beauty peeking through just really gives you a lot of hope. And
I remember after the hearing with Mike and things really went sour, and Megan and Roz got on, and I gave a wad of money that day because I was so fucking pissed at what that bitch was getting away with. I was fucking pissed that I opened up my tightwad little wallet with what little money it has, and I threw some money in that hopper. And I think on that day, I'm trying to remember if it was after the first set of hearings or if it was I think it was after the first set of hearings, where she, I can't come. I need an ADA. I'm dying. You know, all
it was
of that.
A life-threatening emergency, Echo. Oh. Jeez.
I have one of those every morning at 6 a.m.
Oh God, I'm still alive. Okay.
God help me.
Yeah.
But I think it was over 42,000 raised within a 24-hour period. Just bam. We were all we're over it. It's like, this needs to stop. And we're just going to keep throwing money at it until it does. I mean, bless America.
Because, you know, here's the thing. Is Laura, even though she's batshit crazy and she still surprises everyone at every turn with her craziness, because no person would ever do most of this. Well, literally any of it.
Yeah.
But she does have a pattern. And
Yep.
here's the pattern. I don't think this is going to be the end of the road. She's not going to let it happen. Right? Because right now she can't pick on Clayton. She can't pick on Greg because of her criminal charges. So she is going to make his life a living fucking hell because her entire identity is based on her bullshit life from this. There's no way she's going to let it go. You know, so while we can, you know, sit and hopefully raise, you know, 100K, there's a very good chance that bitch is going to come back around and do it again.
Yeah.
Because,
and I wonder if she's thinking about going after some of the older ones too, just because.
Maybe. I don't know.
Wouldn't surprise me.
It's very disturbing. You know, I've had friends that have tried to get protection orders, had very good reasons to get them, had some proof to get them, and they were denied. And to watch this bitch get 2 protective orders against him. Listen, we read all the conversations from then. There was absolutely no reason she should have been given anything. And, you know, my best friend, her baby daddy stole her gun. And that wasn't enough to get a protection order. Yes.
Oh my God. Really? What?
Yes. Yes.
Fuck.
So to see her do this to Mike, who literally did, I told him today in my brief 2 minutes seeing him, I can't even believe I said it in the first place, but you know, him, Greg, and Clayton all handled her better than I fucking would have. Let me tell you what, my text, you'd have to bleep out every other word. Like, there's no way I would have came out of that looking good. I'll tell you that right now. All right. Nobody would be praising me for my patience and resilience. I can tell you that. But, you know, for me, like, that's why I feel like Mike's story, all the stories are very important. I don't think one is more important than the other. But Mike's is unique in the sense that they did date for a long time. I don't know if he says it or not, but I've been in situations like this. Many people that listen to us have, and it's an abusive relationship, you know, and you could literally see that happening in the text, and it was happening to a guy. And that's why I believe the court didn't take anything he said seriously, which is fucking bullshit, because he didn't do anything. And that's why Mike and Greg didn't either, Greg and Clayton didn't either, obviously. But holy shit, what this woman has done to these men. And look, I am so happy that they have started finding happiness, because they fucking deserve it.
Boy, do they ever. And like they said, Danielle is like the star of the podcast. It's like, oh yeah, oh girl, go. Yes. Look. Okay, Mike season 2 for Love Trapped. Not you know, not to diminish Greg at all, but like Mike needs a little bit more love right now because she's trying to keep everybody in her vice.
Given the depths of what this bitch has done to these people, it's like they all deserve like a full on season and analysis, and like, here is all the things, right? Like this is a serial issue across multitudes of years and multitudes of people. Like, you could easily go however many victims that are actually out there, all of them could do like a 12 to 15 episode run and just barely scratch the surface of the nonsense.
And to say that this man's a monster, I mean, I can walk a parade of actual monsters. All right. I don't think this bitch has ever seen an actual fucking monster. Okay.
She should need some of the leadership at Corporate Daddy that I work for, because they are real fucking monsters. And they would make her like they would eat her for lunch as a snack.
It's quite disturbing and disgusting. And you know, look at, he has 2 beautiful little girls.
Yeah.
And she's still doing this to him.
I wonder if she actually had some feelings for him. And, you know, it's just sink those meat hooks in a little bit further, because he's the one that she really actually liked, and the others were kind of a means to an end.
As much as she's capable of actually having feelings for anyone other than herself.
And that's the question.
I'm curious if maybe he's just the only. I don't know her. We all don't know her entire dating history,
Correct.
but maybe he's the only one that actually dated her for a long time.
Yeah.
And so it's not even that she had feelings for him or anything like that. It was like could have just been her only like actual relationship. I don't know.
One and
You
only
know?
that actually ever happened. Yeah.
Yeah,
After all
like
the years.
because why else would you do this? There's no way she loved you. Don't do what she did to him. We read the text, Laura. You don't do that to somebody you love.
No.
Mm-mm.
I mean, not unless you're abusive. And even then when you're abusive, it's just
Yeah.
holy hell. Oh my God. Let's see. Well, what other news do I have sitting in here today? Then there's this thing. The trustee, the Chapter 7 has been officially dismissed. It was signed off today. It's been busy today. So
What's a busy day?
I know. It's for happy birthday, Laura
Busy
Owens.
day, busy week.
You get no bankruptcy. It's officially dismissed. Happy birthday. David Gingras is pleading. Oh, it's just.
Do you think they paired them up together? He was like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to change this. Like, what's the odds it's coming out at the same time? I'm just saying.
I don't know. And somehow I am just ahead of it, just by the slightest inch. I think.
Oh my gosh. When her and Gingras reappeared on the internet the other week ago, like, because Buffy and I are so new to everything, we did not live in the zeitgeist of when everything was happening in real time. And we've always said, like, we have such FOMO about it. So when the day they come back on the internet, we're like, oh my God, it's happening while we're here. Because one, they're idiots. They don't know what they're doing. Why are any of them doing this? This is stupid. But
no one has accused either of them of being highly intellectual.
No.
I mean,
despite that, for like a week.
You don't know anything about Rule 26. How dare you question my lawyer?
Yeah. My lawyerness. Oh my God.
Oh my God. I didn't sleep for like
Let me
a
introduce you to
week.
Rule 37. Okay.
What a wild time. Oh no. Let's see, what else do I have in here? We've even got the minute entry. I saw this as I was hopping on.
Oh yeah, fill me in on this. I have not even gotten
this is the bankruptcy court for stipulated motion to dismiss with prejudice for Laura Owens, debtor, Jennifer
There's DOJ Jennifer. I like her.
Jennifer and Marcus for Clayton Eckert. Court notes that the hearing is open to the public. I like how this is in capital letters when it says that the court is open for the public. No, they're not. I'm going to file something to put it under seal.
They have my private information and they're putting it on the internet.
Stop making fun of my bankruptcy.
Excuse me, Scottsdale Police. The court is embarrassing me and harassing me by telling me I'm not poor enough.
Oh my God, they're embarrassing me before 10 a.m. Oh my God. Oh, it's so early. This is before the time.
It's before 7 a.m.
This woman.
I'm going to torture Jeep Daddy with some video today. It's a rule in my contract now. So let's see. This thing just talks about, what we already know. Ms. Llama explains that the debtor, creditor, Eckert, and the U.S. trustee reached an agreement to voluntarily dismiss the bankruptcy case with a 1-year bar prohibiting
Laura Owens
from filing another bankruptcy petition in any United States bankruptcy court for 1 year from the entry of the dismissal order. Ms. Jaimo further notes that the stipulated motion to dismiss contains the debtor's wet signature. See, I love it when they talk dirty.
Oh, a wet signature.
A wet signature.
Was there some finger banging going on?
No, but there was some.
Yeah, but with this particular person, you just got to be careful if there's a wet signature somewhere that there's going to be, some tonsil twins.
Somehow got down there.
I got some paper babies. Oh my God.
Oh, that was so embarrassing to read.
Let's see. She reports that the debtor communicated with the debtor to confirm that the debtor personally signed both the stipulated motion and the proposed stipulated order, notwithstanding the differing appearance of the signatures, because one was an electronic signature, apparently. But they're covering their bases. I love this for her.
I do too.
I know.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday song. Ms. Gemma further represents the proper notice of the hearing was provided to all creditors and parties in interest. No objections to dismissal were filed, and the counsel for Chapter 7 trustee indicated the trustee does not object to dismissal of the case. Ms. Gemma requests further confirmation from the debtor that she signed both stipulated motion and proposed order, voluntarily agreed to the terms of dismissal and the 1-year refiling bar, that no additional promises or inducements were made in exchange for the agreement, and that the debtor understands she,
Laura Owens,
will be prohibited from filing another bankruptcy case in any U.S. bankruptcy court for 1 year following entry of this case better get done. I mean, the criminal case better be done before this 1 year goes by.
I wouldn't hold your breath. That's all I'm saying.
I know.
Don't.
Do you
I'm gonna
think,
have to come
though,
resuscitate you if you do. Like, just let's not do that.
that's not her style, but do you think the feds are still going to look into them? Because I do.
I think there's a real good chance.
I think there's a fairly good chance. We're not going to hear a long time, but like,
So
yikes.
the case, it was just dismissed, but I mean, that doesn't mean that they said, oh, none of the lies and filthy things that came out of your mouth are actually going to go away from this. Like, they're just like, yeah, the bankrupt's bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. And let's build the rest of the case on the side.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I'm not even close to being to the bankruptcy part of the story. I don't know why either her or her parents filed for this. I don't know why you would want to open yourself up to the government. Because, like, here's the thing, right?
You know why? You know why? Come on. You know, I'm sure you got to know why. Because someone said, because Douche Canoe says, well, if you hit that bankruptcy button, it just all goes away. Clayton can't touch it.
Just click delete. It's gone.
I'll play the outro of him saying that on top of all the bankruptcy stuff.
He said it out loud?
Yes, he did.
Yo.
Yeah.
With Rachel Juarez and Reality Steve. It was part of the debate.
Oh, I haven't watched the debate at all. I've heard
There's
about
little
it.
clips and things, and Echoes has put that on a couple things. I was gobsmacked because it's like, no, that just doesn't. That's not how this. Oh my God, I'm not even a fucking lawyer, and that's not how this works.
Right, but also when you're busy, shuffling money around, you don't want Uncle Sam looking into your shit.
Theoretically, but you got to do better about that. You have to do better about covering your shit.
So dumb. These
They
are so
fucking
dumb.
God, I know.
Something I got from Tip, from the birthday bash was that it sounds like there are assets hiding in California. Even
that there's what?
Assets.
Oh, assets. Okay.
I don't know if maybe those are related to the sister or something else they've got hiding over there. Maybe I don't know. But the way Tiff was kind of dropping some little nuggets there, I went, oh, yeah. California may be entering this chat eventually. And I can't wait.
I mean, if she goes back there, which she probably is going to. Yeah,
probably,
that's exactly
because
what's
you
going to
can't
happen.
let Mike go.
That's no.
No, I want Mike to be mine forever.
Well, I mean, if she moves, then it gives her a little bit of a reason, or not. It doesn't give her any reason, but I live in California now, and I'm still
that's
scared.
being very generous, Llama. Very generous.
I am a good person. Sometimes
it happens. It happens.
Like,
we're all good people.
Sometimes.
Part of
it. Really?
Yeah. No, I have not seen the debate. I can't believe Gingras would say something that fucking dumb, but of course he's already said so many dumb things I've had to read out loud this week, which are probably the dumbest things that have ever come out of my mouth. But wow, okay.
Like the shit that the shit that he puts on his blog. I mean, he puts it in writing.
I know.
Why?
You know what?
The fuck?
How about I play it now? How about that?
Okay, yeah, please do.
Yeah, for all you completionists, here's the entered order by the bankruptcy judge. Okay, so we've ticked off that one. Okay,
let's offer some clarification because he helped me answer that question. David?
In the end of the video, you were talking about, Laura, I hope that you never pay Clayton. You could file a bankruptcy. Either way, there's no legal requirement for you to post bond if you don't have the money to be collected. Didn't Laura admit to having $200,000? Where did that money go? What do you mean she doesn't have any money? You don't want her to pay? You're telling your client, hey, ignore this payment of $150,000.
Maybe David could offer some clarification because he helped me answer that question. David?
Laura does not have any money, okay?
I mean, I haven't ever in my life had like a 1099 or W-2 job, really been supported by my family.
Like an adult.
Her income has basically been destroyed, and she blames JFC for this. She says that JFC has, harassed her podcast advertisers to the point that they won't work with her anymore, and her income is basically zero now. And she never said that she made $200,000. What she said was that was what the podcast made, and she split that with her mom.
She testified on March 1st, 2024, that the horse business, Quartet, made $144,000 of income, and that was split between you and your mom. Do you recall testifying to that?
So the $200,000 that she said at the trial, she no longer has for whatever reason.
She was saying that was her income from the podcast that she was doing with her mom.
But you didn't report that on your bankruptcy, your sworn bankruptcy.
Her income is zero, basically zero. Her assets, they are what they are. Clayton is entitled to go and look for that. Dude, he can collect his judgment all he wants.
Maybe David could offer some clarification because he helped me answer that question. David?
I said to her a while ago, just if you file bankruptcy, you don't have to deal with this anymore. You just push that red button on your desk that says, boop, I'm done, bankruptcy. The entire case goes away. Clayton's ability to do anything to her in court anymore stops the minute she files bankruptcy. And she won't do it. And she said, I'm not going to do that, as much as it would bring her relief.
Maybe David could offer some clarification.
How benevolent of her to not do that.
Question. David?
But don't say that I'm encouraging her to ignore an order. She's not sitting on $10 million in cash, and I'm just saying to her, go hide that. She doesn't have the money.
Maybe David could offer some clarification because he helped me answer that question. David?
Don't say that I'm encouraging her to ignore an order. I said to her a while ago, just if you file bankruptcy, you don't have to deal with this anymore. You just push that red button on your desk that says, boop, I'm done, bankruptcy. The entire case goes away. Don't say that I'm encouraging her to ignore an order. If you file bankruptcy, you don't have to deal with this anymore. And she said, I'm not going to do that, as much as it would bring her relief.
But you didn't report that on your bankruptcy.
You haven't gone completely insane.
And she said, I'm not going to do that. And she said, I'm not going to do that. And she said, I'm not going to do that.
David was my attorney, gave the time to pleading.
The fact of the matter is you authorized him to sign attesting that this was truthful, but it turns out it's not.
She has become a friend. I talk to her often. I have spent a lot of time with her, way more. I mean, you guys have no knowledge that I do as far as contacting with her personally.
Maybe David could offer some clarification because he helped me answer that question. David?
I talk to her often. I have spent a lot of time with her.
David was my attorney, gave the time to pleading.
I have spent a lot of time with her.
The fact of the matter is you authorized him to sign attesting that this was truthful, but it turns out it's not.
Maybe David could offer some clarification because he helped me answer that question. David?
Wow.
David?
I had no idea that I say it just like she does, and I love that.
The only thing that bothers me about, there's a lot of things that bother me about that, but one of the things that bothers me is that that's one of the main characters in Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, I know.
And I just it's like, ew, David. It besmirches that character's name, and it just because he's such a good character. And
but we now have them on our soundboard, so as we're reading, we're like, "You're a dirty raccoon, David."
I know, it's delightful. Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah,
David. Oh my gosh!
David.
Wow.
Ew, David. Ew.
I've heard that one already.
David. That's amazing. Wow, that's something.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I know, we're so far. Buffy was saying the other day, I don't know if you're losties, but we are. But she was
Lost?
yeah.
Oh yeah, the show. Oh my god, I love that show.
Yeah, me and Buff are like,
oh yeah.
I'm a huge TV nerd in general. I'm like a fan of everything. But no, she was like, I kind of feel like, because we're covering the timeline, But then, like, when David and Laura came back on the internet last week, she was like, I feel like we're in the Flash sideways sometimes.
Yes.
Like, that's how we are. Like, right now, we're the last season of Lost.
Who's the smoke monster? Who is the smoke monster?
Who's the smoke monster? I should just get that. Oh, Buffy's not here. I should tell her to get the sound bite for the show, and I'll just play it.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
David comes around.
Watch out for the guy who pretends to be nice. He might be the smoke monster.
I mean, I don't understand how somebody is just like that aggressive and just such a dick. And then it's just like, I don't understand why people don't like me. And it's like, because you're a dick, David. Oh my goodness.
For the real Carlston. Oh, God, I can't read it. Oh.
Who is this David and Laura people you guys are talking about? I'm lost.
She's pulling our leg. Oh my goodness.
They sound like great people.
Scroll back like 300 videos and
you have a lot of scrolling.
You'll be fine in about 3 years.
Let's see, Llama, how many hours did you say you've dedicated to this? 800?
No. For this, we're probably over 100 now for sure.
No,
okay. I was just saying in the last year, like my first year of Couch Court, I did 802 hours of streaming. Just for that show. And I do other shows as well. But my first trial that we covered was Karen Reed. And that was 214 hours. So I saw a few people being like, oh my God, how is Llama still alive? Because I sat in boring ass court for 8 to 10 hours every day for weeks.
And another answer is
you can do anything.
Llama is well preserved with this is how I put up with this shit. Is I sit here on this stream. I know nothing. I'm not a lawyer. I make medium dollars doing a medium important job. I sit here and drink and use AI and make snarky comments.
I mean, that's my job now. So
yeah,
I'm waiting I'm waiting for the lawsuit from his liver after Laura Owens is over.
I don't what is our lives going to be when this is all done?
Well, we're gonna.
I know that this is like years out, right? Because this epic shit is gonna last for fucking ever.
Yeah, I don't think, on a serious note, like when you have somebody that's like her, even if she goes to prison for 2 years, and I know we all want her to. I do too. Girl needs to be fucking humbled. All right. Even if she goes to the county jail for like 6 months, it's going to humble her. Okay. Because those bitches are going to fucking know some shit. Once she lies about one thing, cool girl. All right.
It's going to be like Orange is the New Black, except it's going to be Laura Black in the black chair. It's going to be like, it's going to be the black chair. Oh my God. Sorry, I just had to.
Like, I watched it to prepare for my thing. No, I'm just saying, I might even go commit a minor misdemeanor to just sit there and watch it. Like, oh, what?
I want a joining cell so I can see.
I just need to listen across the wall. I just want to hear what's going to happen.
No, I do feel like she needs that a reality check in the world that we all live in.
In the worst of ways.
But I'll be honest, even if she does get that, she's not going to stop because, again, it's not just men that she wanted to date that she did this to. She did it to the lone construction guy. She was a con artist with. Yeah, with them, with the Sweetwater. Was that the name of the horsey drama? Where she's with the horse,
the Florida horse. Yeah, I can't remember now the name of the horse. Yeah, the horse fraud case.
And how many other people have she bullied that she just didn't even take to court? They just settled before anything was filed.
Yeah, they just
I don't think that even with that deterrent, she's going to completely stop. But I do think she needs humbled. And honestly, jails and prisons are the only place you can really get demoted like that.
Maybe that's the only way that she's actually going to learn, right? It's the same thing about like, I'll bring it to something very local. Like there in my neighborhood where I live, There is no parking on the street. It's all fire lane. And the
Okay.
only way people are going to learn to not park on the sidewalk or on the street is if you get your car towed.
It's true.
Will the HOA actually tow the fucking vehicles? No, because they're all eunuchs. But that's the only way you get people to stop, is to see actual consequences for your behavior.
Sweetums. Thank you, A. Broccoli. Yes. Well, listen, she's held these guys in prison. They have been in an emotional, financial prison for years.
Yeah. Yes. She's
So
got
I
them
think she
all
deserves to
wrapped
be in
up. She
prison too.
learned from her mommy so well on this.
I heard that. Well, we haven't gotten to the trust yet, so I'm
I
very.
know we're foreshadowing.
To
It's
get
okay.
that. No, that's okay. I do know about the trust. And I don't understand it all. That's why I need Big Tiff around to explain it.
Say more, Llama. Say more.
Like, I don't know where she learned it, but I definitely do think that her mom. Oh my gosh! Wow. Listen,
Mom's pretty litigious. I mean, suing her brother for the damn estate all the time. Give me more money. Well,
more
I just
money.
Well, now I'm going to sue you for everything. It's wild. The family dynamics are just as screwed up. I think you could probably get, short of like physical violence of everybody slapping everybody.
Oh, we don't even know that that's not true.
No, we don't. But at least not yet. I don't know.
You can't tell me Laura's never fucking thrown something and broke it. There's no way she hasn't thrown a glass. Mom!
Oh, I guarantee. Well, maybe I can't guarantee, but I have a stepsister that's like that, who's bipolar and probably has personality disorders and that kind of thing. So
I have a former brother-in-law that was like that.
Yeah,
and I dare him to come around my sister again.
Again, though, even if there's not violence, there is emotional abuse, and that is just as fucking harmful. All right, like it is just physically, even to your own body. It carries a lot. And does
this real Karsten is fake Laura Ellen.
Is litigious. Stop it, you guys.
Oh God, it's stuck on my forehead again. Echoes, help me! Oh my God, it's stuck.
No! Oh no!
Okay. God, crisis averted.
I've never seen somebody just like not even live in reality, and it's wild.
Not to this degree. Shit.
No, it's wild. Like, and to get away with as much as she does, being as dumb as she fucking is, it's infuriating. Because again, normal people get turned down by these things all the time. Good people.
Yeah.
And this bitch just keeps getting stuff handed to her. And it's ridiculous.
It's disgusting.
It is.
Especially for those of us that work our asses off and still don't get much.
Goddamn right.
Come on, girl, work up a sweat that's not riding on the back of a horse.
And Llama, use your hair as a fidget toy. It's fine. I'm not going to judge you.
Oh, it's really hot. I got a lot of hair, you guys. It's a lot. So
I just got a shearing yesterday, so I'm.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I can see her just being very like throwing stuff and everything. So we haven't even watched the body cams yet, Buffy and I. I've heard about them.
Oh, you'll get there. You'll get there. I'm going to force Jeep Daddy in just a second to endure some of the trial, because I know you're coming up on that too, Llama. We have gone up a little bit to 82,771. So to those of you donating, bless you, thank you. Mike appreciates it, as do we. Keep that generosity flowing. I know my gift game is a little rusty, but we'll get there.
Hit that
remember,
QR
you
code,
can share
folks.
it. If you can't donate, you can share it on social media. Which is just as helpful.
The QR code's right above my funny little noggin here. The stuff is down there and other places. So share the love, share the love.
It's a little bit down there.
This is the best form of communism I think we can come up with, is this sort of thing. But dare I not get political, right? So
don't use the C word.
Are you ready, sir?
I think I've had enough liquor. I probably can put up with whatever the fuck it is you're going to put up. You're going to try it with me. And Llama's just going to sit there with the popcorn and just delight in my torture.
I'm just
highly
here.
recommend
I'm just here.
Yeah.
I'm just here for the ride. Whatever.
We may not get through all of this.
That
That's
and my
okay.
friends that are watching live that I've like literally don't know anything about this case, and yet I sent them a link, and I'm like, if you want to watch me suffer on a live stream, please click on this link, and then we're going to go off roading in a couple weeks. That's totally fine, totally fine.
It's so funny.
Embarrass the shit out of me, Echoes. That's just remember I have debts to collect.
What? I'm innocent.
It's fine.
Oh, bitch! Don't clutch your fucking pearls with me.
I left them in the jewelry
Don't
box.
even. Don't even.
My neck is itchy.
Yeah, that's right.
No, it's why I braided my hair because my neck was itchy too.
See?
Yeah, okay.
And now it's
I see how it is. God damn it.
This is where it started for so many people. I was talking about the case even before this, and I was on vacation when the trial happened. I was in the mountains away from cell service. I didn't even know how things went until I got back to Earth. But
wait, which trial is this? I'm sorry.
This is Owens v. Eckerd. This is
where I can't
the-
watch this.
Well, avert your eyes.
Buffy will be mad at me. You've seen her. She's scary. I'm just kidding. She's not scary at all. She's not scary at all.
Send her to me. It'll be fine. It's fine.
No, it's okay. I can watch a little bit. I do have to head out at like midnight though, which
Go when you need to go, and yes.
0511 for appearances, please. Beginning first with Petitioner's Counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. David Gingras on behalf of Laura Owens. Ms. Owens is present.
That's gin grass,
today, along with her
spelled like
mother
gin,
and
which
our
you drink, and grass, which you smoke.
Good morning to you all.
Gin
And
like
the
you
respondent,
drink,
please.
grass like you
Good
mow.
morning, Judge. Craig Woodnick. I'm here for Clayton Eckerd. Also with me is my co-counsel,
Sorry, I can't help myself.
Good morning to all of you.
I mean, really, I don't need a soundboard with him. I have the buttons.
It's pronounced gin like you drink and grass like you mow.
But he just says it. I don't have to even hit a
Is that
button.
what that was him saying that?
That was in the Hey Rob case. Because when Rob had his, you know about that, right, Llama?
A little enough, but not that much.
Rob is the latest casualty.
Right. But I didn't listen to the hearing or anything like that.
We'll get there. It's
Right.
we're all still pissed about it. Actually, I've learned, I haven't seen it yet, that Rob released kind of another video today and was really super apologetic. I'm like, oh, Rob, you don't need to keep apologizing. The case is done. Move on. People are going to fall on whichever side of whatever you said that pissed people off. You don't have to keep apologizing. At least that's my opinion. But I haven't seen what he said yet.
There's so many different victims of Laura's. Again, it's not just men that she wants to date. I know there's tons of content creators that she's went after or whomever threatened.
Yep.
I mean, hell, even Stephanie on Love Trapped, which was hilarious to hear. Oh, Laura, you're so dumb.
If there's anyone terrible to go after, it's someone who's connected to a major syndication company that's got lawyers that would make mine blush.
Exactly.
They could tie her up in court until she does have to file for real bankruptcy.
They had to have talked to an entertainment lawyer. They had to.
At least.
Oh my goodness.
It sounded like they talked to a couple lawyers, both in a couple of different places. So I'm like, Stephanie's done her research and did what she needed to do.
So back to him pronouncing his name like he just did. That was in Rob's hearing in court.
Yes.
That's what he said?
Because Rob's last name is, what is that? It's not Italian. Andreev?
It's Latinx, I believe.
Whatever it is. Sorry, Rob. I don't know the origins of your name. But Rob pronounces his name. It's Andreev. The J is pronounced like a Y. And then Douche Canoe says, and just for pronunciation of my name, Your Honor, it's
pronounced gin like you drink and grass like you mow.
Oh, like you mow.
Yeah,
I thought he said smoke. And I was like, wow.
Usually halfway professional in court, but we all know it's like,
Yeah.
Is that by chance our expert meeting?
Yes. No,
I wasn't talking to the media. You're fine. I was talking to Layla. All right. So, counsels, I know we discussed in chambers whether the rule is going to be invoked or not. What did we decide?
We're not invoking it.
We're good. 26.
Okay. All right. So then, as I told the parties, that extends your time by 5 minutes.
Oh, wait. There it goes. Oh, stupid menu.
Each party will be given 50 minutes. We will take a 10-minute break.
It's
Could
not
you
enough.
imagine 50 minutes per
No.
side in this thing?
No, I'll say, I agree with, Gingras in his writing. He said, we need more time. And I was like, yeah, buddy, you win one. All right.
Yeah,
and we can
that's
agree to
fine.
agree on that. Like,
It's
there's
been
no
a couple
way.
of days. Yeah.
Roughly
No.
halfway through, I allow 10 minutes for technical difficulties because they just happen to everybody. Are either counsel using a laptop that may kick you out on Wi-Fi? No?
Yes.
All right, so that won't be an issue then this morning. And then the additional 10 minutes has now been absorbed into the party's time.
Absorbed.
Counsel, I
like
know
the
that you
twins
wish
into
to
the
make a
body?
record before.
What?
Absorbed into the
Oh, yeah.
body like the twins.
Like the twins.
I wonder if that
15
was
minutes is just
purposeful.
absorbed.
Yeah.
I don't like civil trials. Like
Like
I
the
don't
fact that-
like them.
Look, Llama, the fact that you and I made almost the same gesture on that is scary and also fucking delightful at the same
I
time.
know. We're going to be besties. I love it.
I
Oh
know.
no.
We're gonna
I'm
be
get
fine.
Ganged up on chat. I'm gonna get ganged up on by these two.
Never.
No, of course not.
Before we
Just don't
begin,
be
did
a-
you wish to make that now?
I do, Your Honor, as quickly as I possibly can. So we object to Mr. Michael Marraccini being called as a witness. There are two bases for this objection. The first is non-disclosure. I raised this before in a motion in limine, if the court would remember. I don't think the court had all the facts at that
If it
time.
would
I don't know that I had
remember.
an opportunity to present them. So I just want to briefly explain what
Briefly.
I'm surprised he remembers.
Briefly.
The joke has been passed around. Do you follow Law Talk with Mike, Llama?
Yes, but not really recently because honestly, since I started streaming, I don't have time to watch all.
Yeah,
I
why
have
not?
watched Mike for years, but just a
Sure.
lot of people I haven't been able to watch since.
One of the biggest
last year,
jokes Mike said more recently about this cake was, counsel, how about you blow when you walk into the courtroom? Let's make sure you're practicing not altered. And
I
I didn't say it quite that way, but that was the gist of what Mike said in his latest of this thing. I went, yeah.
Speaking of Law Talk, I saw somebody had said that Kim Blandino. I forgot about that fucking guy.
Oh no!
No, get
Not
this.
more about Blandino.
He's now considered a vexatious litigant.
Vexatious about damn
Yes.
time. It's been like 15
Yes.
years.
I was like, holy shit, I forgot about all of that hot mess in Las Vegas. Forgot about that guy.
I saw something months ago about him dancing around in some court, and I'm like, why have they not dealt with him yet? They're all pissed off anytime they see his face. Just deal with it.
I love Law Talk with Mike. I remember
Mike, that's where this whole thing started for me, was Mike's channel. And the very first video he had of this case was, I think it was with Duty in the was that the injunction hearing? Yeah, one of them with
dude,
Duty.
that fucking guy.
Yeah.
That was the OOP hearing.
The OOP. Okay, right. And then it was Gail Cutts for the injunction. I always get them flip-flopped in my head.
It's okay. There's like
So yeah, Mike started with that one, and he called it "Who's Your Daddy?" And that's what? That's where I got sucked in. Was right on Mike's channel with this whole thing, right at the very beginning of it. It's wild.
Channels like that where they do a lot of like the Zoom, the everyday court is really fascinating to watch. Like, I've told people that I know that have gone into like for protection orders, lesser courts where you're probably going to represent yourself. I have literally told them, like, go to YouTube, watch a courtroom where this is done all day, every day for like a few weeks, and you will have a good idea of what you can experience and say. In court.
It's
Judge
just another day
Manning,
in
my
court,
girl.
for Christ's sake. Yeah, it's just fuck.
Yeah, it's fascinating. It's very interesting. So sorry.
No, that's good. And I've never actually had the opportunity to serve on a jury. I've been called for several, but it's like I'm always like one or two people short of me getting picked. I'm like, having kickball syndrome.
Me too. I got called for jury duty once. I didn't even get the voir dire. I was pissed. So they were very nice to us.
Outrageous.
But it was outrageous.
I know, it's like I would be like the best jury person ever. I mean, I'm not easy to bullshit.
Well, Terry,
Yeah, you'd be dismissed within the first round, Echoes. Let's be
Probably.
real.
Probably.
My partner, Terry True Crime, she just served on a civil jury this fall. I want to say it was. So yeah, she got to do a jury. So I don't want to do civil court. Civil court, it doesn't make any sense, and it's stupid, and I hate it.
Yeah, I was impaneled for a criminal case that was going to take 2 or 3 weeks. And my boss was, of course, pissed. Like, I don't want you.
Well,
You take it up with the judge. But I was like, ooh.
He can be kind of a whiny bitch.
Well, of course he can. And it turned out it was, I think, someone that I sort of distantly knew through a user group that was using some space I was connected to. So it was in a community I was partly aware of. I'm like, if I do get, I don't think they're going to like me because I think I know who these people are. So I dodged that bullet, but oh well, it would have been interesting. C'est la vie.
The basis is for the non-disclosure objection. I got involved in this case on March 25th, 2024. 2 days after that, Mr. Woodnick served a second supplementary disclosure statement. That was the first time that Mr. Marraccini was identified as a witness. The entire disclosure was a single sentence long, and I'll read it. This witness is expected to testify about his prior interactions with the petitioner, her 2 alleged pregnancies during their relationship, and the subsequent litigation. That was the entirety of the disclosure as to Mr. Marraccini. As I would in any case, Your Honor, once I got a copy of the file, I started to investigate, and I reached out to the contact person listed for Mr. Marraccini, who was a lawyer in California named Randy Sue Pollock. I spoke to Ms. Pollock. She expressed extreme surprise. She had never heard of this case. She had never heard of Mr. Woodnick. She had no idea why I was calling her. I told her that her client had been listed as a witness and that I wanted to know if he was going to come to trial or not. If he was, I may want to speak to him, may want to depose him. She said that she would get back to me and let me know. She sent me an email the next day, dated April 19th, which I have a copy of, and I'll put into the record if Your Honor would allow. She said to me in writing, my client will not be testifying, referring to Mr. Marraccini. I thought, great, one less person, one less time issue to deal with. That remained my understanding until the morning of April 30th, when I received a new disclosure from Mr. Woodnick that totally changed the landscape. This was the first time that I had heard there was an issue of fake medical records with Mr. Marraccini and my client in California some 8 years ago.
How dare his old lawyer from like almost a decade ago not know if he's going to be there or not? How dare she?
But he's too busy writing fucking blogs, 2 of them every day. Like he would be like,
lawyer badly with all that.
So I'm not very like.
I'm layering on the internet. Oh my god! Like my blog, blah blah, whatever. Jesus fuck. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Funny, Marie, me too. Oh my goodness.
I'm a Libra. I think. Let's see. I've been very fair and balanced here, even with my past history. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
I've got lots of history and baggage. I'm very fair.
I got a whole luggage closet.
A whole hotel cart full of luggage.
Yeah.
I have the Samsonite warehouse just down the street that I might lease space from. Okay.
The airport carousel. I got that much baggage.
Yeah. Trademark for years.
I got 747 baggage. Okay. We're good to go.
My baggage train's 50 cars long.
That's why, literally, within an hour of seeing that information, I filed an emergency motion for a court hearing. The court, unfortunately, took 2.5 weeks and then denied that. So I was not given an opportunity to explain the problem. Here we are, Your Honor. The morning of trial, I still don't know what Mr. Marraccini is going to say. That is a complete violation of Rule 49. The whole purpose of the disclosure rules is to avoid surprise. And yet here we are, surprise, waiting to see what he's going to say. That's improper. The second issue, Your Honor, deals with this California court.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday, surprise!
Well, surprise! It's like zoos.
That's the same surprise that you get at Chuck E. Cheese when you're like 8 years old.
Right.
I need a bigger budget.
Oh my gosh. And his very first document we read to the court, he literally wrote, aha, in all caps. And I was like, are you serious? Why would you put aha? Like, what? It also looks
in a clue.
Because it's so small, it looks like he's wearing like a magician's tuxedo without the bow tie.
Wait, what is small again?
Because the video of him on it is very
sorry. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. Don't pay any attention to me.
Somebody's a size queen. Fine. I mean, who isn't? But still.
Look, I'm like a highway way station. I just want to inspect. That's all, but not him.
I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth.
And if you know where that's from, you get bonus points.
I have thoroughly embarrassed myself in front of my guests that I've invited to this particular live stream.
She's not embarrassed. I think it would take a little bit more to embarrass Llama.
Yeah,
Llama's very level-headed.
that's true. I guess.
Restraining order. I think you have a copy of it. It's one of our trial exhibits. We have a court order from the state of California that prohibits Mr. Marraccini from being within 100 yards of Ms. Owens. He's in violation of it right now. There is no exception for court appearances. She's
no, this is not going to evolve into a Nick Rekieta chat. No,
oh my,
absolutely not. We're not going to start talking about micropeens. Forget it.
Thank you, Becca. Somebody see. I can't.
Oh no! What's going on?
Out of control. Out of control.
This chat is. Oh my god. Okay. I can't.
Well, clothes are coming off. Oh god,
I'm having a moment.
Like they're like, Mike can't be here because he's too scary. You're in a fucking courtroom. There's literally a guy standing there with a gun. And you're like, but she's so scared, guys. She's so scared.
God damn it.
And we don't know what he's going to say. What if he makes Laura cry?
Oh.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Jen.
Oh, God.
Chin the couch, Terry.
Shut up. Echoes, shut up. Stop clutching your fucking pearls.
What have I done?
No, stop it. Stop it.
I mean, not unless you're into it, I guess.
I mean, yeah, well, you know.
We don't kink shame here, Jeep Daddy.
That's right. We don't kink shame here.
There's no kink shaming here.
What was it we were talking about where I said, okay, we're not kink shaming?
What chat were we? What live stream were we not on where that might have come up at some point?
Maybe it was talking about how she accuses Mike of choking her out during sex and all that other stuff.
Oh yeah, that's true. That probably wasn't appropriate then, huh?
Yeah.
Some people find that an enjoyable Friday night. We're not here to judge. We're not here to kink shame. I think that's what it was.
Oh my God, her whole fucking whatever it is she wrote, it was so bad. It's like, girl, you don't even know what you're talking about.
Did you read through all of that stuff?
Yes.
And then he had sex, and then he tried to kill me, and it's like, oh. When I read through it, I played some jazz in the background. I'm like, oh, she's going into it again. Okay, we got to play the jazz, and I had to diffuse it a little bit just because it was so disgusting. Ew.
Why can't you just go write this shit on the internet and not harm anybody? Go write your weirdo shit that you want to say.
Your weird sex kink with stuff, and because it seems like she's got some. The whole Tim Robbins thing. And
look, if I don't have any Jeep Daddy rants at this point, I'm just gonna dial up the spice to level 4. I get that's all I got.
4.
Oh no. And we haven't even gotten to the Laura testimony yet.
So terrified that she may not be able to sit here during this trial. Under the full faith and credit clause of the U.S. Constitution and also under federal law, this court is required to enforce that order as it is written. You can't change it, you can't modify it, you can't disregard it. And yet here we are. So for those 2 reasons, I would ask the court to exclude Mr. Marraccini.
Thank you.
Let me just bark all of my orders at you.
Judge. Number 1, you already ruled on this. And number 2,
go
there's a lack of transparency in the comments because number 1, Your Honor already saw Mr. Marraccini's correspondence to Mr. Gingras as to why he didn't want to talk to him. And number 2, Mr. Marraccini is here and is available, and certainly Mr. Gingras could have walked out in the hallway and talked to him, but instead he called 911.
Very briefly. The whole point here is I wanted to talk to Mr. Marraccini. I wanted to interview him either informally, which I would do in any case, or depose him if he wouldn't participate. I couldn't do that.
Motion to compel lunch. We've heard that recently.
I read it today.
I know. I
just want Mike to talk to me. Why will nobody will respond to me, and I don't know why. I know I called everybody on the internet assholes.
He didn't even give menu options in that verbosity of his. It's like, you should have picked a restaurant, dude. I mean, hello. You're always talking about Toca Madera, where you got arrested.
I've never heard a whiny or a lawyer. That's for damn sure.
He is a whiny bitch.
I thought people were not over exaggerating. Of course, I didn't think that. I mean, you all know everything, but I still didn't even know how bad he was until we read it, and we were like, "Oh my god!" Just one day, and you're like, "Holy fucking shitballs!"
And then you hear the voice and you go, "Oh,
yeah."
If you get your hands on all the old archive YouTube videos from his channel, I would be tickled to join you. Not that I can during the day, but
Well, I don't know if we can show
Depending
the videos.
if you're not doing it at 7 a.m. Pacific time, I might be able to join you because I'm still asleep at that hour because it's the middle of the fucking night.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know. Can we play the video? I have the transcripts to them. I was going to read the transcripts because I can.
That
do
works
that.
too. Some of the juicier ones where his inflection kind of gets important, but I
think I can probably interpret it pretty well.
Yeah, I think you have excellent dramatic flair. I think you'd be fine.
His Dr. Phil story today was so stupid.
Oh, Dr. Fuck Phil? Really?
Yeah.
What? Oh my God.
Dr. Phil. And Phil asked to him, which was funny. It's sad. I haven't watched all of the Dr. Phil stuff. It's just like, oh, well, it's David like 20 years ago. Who cares?
It's inappropriate.
You didn't have contact information from him, and his attorney told me he wasn't coming. So somebody lied to me. I don't know who it was, but I don't care. The disclosure rules require him to disclose everything to me so that I'm not surprised. That was not done. He shouldn't be allowed to testify.
Thank you. Okay. The court did previously rule on this. My ruling will stand, but I appreciate the record. So at this point, counsel, on your client's behalf, how many people will be testifying, and are they in the courtroom right now?
We have 3, and they are all here.
Okay. Do we have the expert available virtually? Okay. And
good night, IB. See you later. Thanks for coming.
See you in the morning.
Llama will drop eventually herself, either from boredom or just exhaustion.
And then when you wake up, you'll be like, oh, there's that bitch again.
We're protecting our insanity here because,
my morning alarm is set to Buffy and Llama. It's just a thing. It just happens to time out that way because usually I'm up before then.
Well, that's nice.
then, counsel, from your perspective, which witnesses are you calling, and are they all here?
We have Mr. Eckert, Mr. Marraccini, Mr. Gillespie, and Dr. Deans, who is by phone or by video.
All right. All right, so what we're going to do at this time is we're going to swear everybody in. That gives the parties a little bit more time. So I'm going to have anyone who is being called as a witness to please raise your right hand to be sworn in. And I apologize, Dr. Deans. I can't see you, but if you would please. Dr. Deans?
I do.
Thank you.
You do, Your Honor. I'll take about 15 seconds.
Okay, when
Your
you're
Honor, the file notwithstanding, I'm actually a fan of keeping things simple. I believe it's simple is better. That means focusing on what matters and filtering out what's...
He just can't shut up.
No.
Not matter. We're here on a petition to establish paternity. Unless I'm missing something, the only possible outcomes of that petition are that paternity is established or it is not. There's no baby in this case. There's nothing to establish. Our position is that the petition is moot, that the court can simply deny it.
Although it's interesting that there's no baby and not babies, because it was supposed to be effing twins.
So you admit that there's no baby? Okay.
She was no longer pregnant, like just before he waltzed in.
Oh, because of her casual miscarriage. Okay, cool.
Uh-huh. Well, eventually.
We just read, I want to say it was the second thing he filed. I forget what it was. Maybe it was the extension of time, but he said in that Laura miscarried in November. Yeah. Which is different than what Corey Keith said a month before. It's like, bro, you just got here. Maybe you should catch up. Your client clearly isn't being very truthful and forthcoming. Because you're like, I don't know, maybe around then.
And then different than what was it? Lexi, I think, who was somewhere in the middle of all that too. Wasn't it Lexi that filed the she's no longer pregnant motion? Wasn't it?
Well, Woodnick proposed to Lexi they would settle if Laura would sign something that said she was never pregnant to begin with. And then that's when Laura was like, I'm not going to do that. And then Lexi
I'll never do that. Got me pregnant. I've got throat baby.
Right? No, I don't think so. It doesn't make any sense. She's so dumb.
Yeah.
That's why I like the older documents, because you can see that's like, oh, she's not as smart as she thinks she is. When you read the old stuff that's not massaged by AI to sound more intelligent. Like when you read the text messages, it's like, oh, bitch, please.
Yes. Well, that's why, we read all the documents, because the realty is always in the documents. Like, they really tell the story to a level where, like, it's undeniable how horrible she is and what she's doing. Like, there's just no, I'm sure a lot of people, the podcast did an amazing job. Love Trap. They absolutely did. I think a lot of people listened to it and they were like, yeah, that sounds great. But then you're like, you can play like devil's advocate. Well, maybe this, maybe that. It's like, no, you go read the documents and you come back and talk to me. And I assure you, all those thoughts, it's crazy.
Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Use whatever verbiage you want to. The only remaining issue is, I guess, this issue of Mr. Eckerd's request for a judgment of non-paternity. My position is he bears a burden of proving that. There's absolutely no evidence to support that. And Ms. Owens, at the end of the day, she was pregnant, Your Honor. The fact that she was pregnant negates everything else that you're about to hear. Whether she lied to an ex-boyfriend 8 years ago has nothing to do with whether she was pregnant last year. Nothing.
No.
It does affect credibility, but as
and I'm on the side of science where she was never pregnant because as others have talked about, there would be fetal DNA from previous children in there if she was ever pregnant.
I just learned. I didn't even know that was a thing, but I also know this bitch has never been pregnant because she doesn't even know how it fucking works. Like, not once has she ever been. I don't care.
My mommy told me the stork shows up when a boy and a girl love each other really, really much, and then it's a baby. It's Mr. Stork.
I'll say this, you know, like as a woman, like I mean, before I had a kid, like you don't really talk about a whole lot, right? Like you kind of think you know what happens, but then when you do get pregnant and you go to the doctors, you're like, oh shit. And then people start telling you stuff like later on, like you're about to give birth, and they're like, oh, have you lost your mucus plug yet? And you're like, whoa, what the fuck is that? Why is nobody telling me that? What are you talking about? You know, so
you have to have a C-section. Are you ready?
Yeah, I did have to have one, but you know, like that's the thing is like there's certain things that like you just don't know until it happens.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't believe she's ever been pregnant, because as soon as you had that first doctor's appointment, like you're hearing a heartbeat at the very least. Like you just no person I know, and especially this bitch who at this point has been pregnant God knows how many fucking times, allegedly, and she's all lackadaisical about it. No.
Yeah.
See, that's the horse.
Like, and that's the thing, Llama, that like when we kicked off this live stream and I said what I said, it's like that is so amazingly disrespectful to the actual lived. I can't, because she's treating it as though it's some sort of NPC video game fucking whatever. like I can't, like that's so it's not you can't I do it just pisses me off so much because it's like it's not it's stolen valor. And there's nothing more that fucking pisses me off more than stolen fucking valor. You don't claim that you're a military veteran when you're not. You don't claim that you're pregnant when you're not. And you had miscarriages and fucked up complicated pregnancies when you're not, because that really jeopardizes and endangers the life of the mother. That you can't.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know what number of Jeep Daddy rant this is, but that just fucking angers me to know. I can't.
Absolutely.
I need to get you a stress toy.
Stress toy. Well, listen, I'll say this.
I have one, and it's going to be your neck if you're not careful, Echoes.
Let me tell you how I know this bitch is a lying bitch. One.
Yes.
Had an ovary removed when I was 13. Yeah. Wow. So, okay, Laura, you had an ovary taken out. Guess what I have? When I was 13, I had the same scar for a C-section. Okay. Do you got one of those, Laura? You want to tell me they took it out of your vagina? I don't believe that. Maybe they can do hysterectomies and stuff now that way. Yeah. But okay, girl. First of all, I had that taken out when I was 13 years old. You know what they told me? Probably not going to have any kids.
Right.
Because it really does lower your chances. So I just assumed I was never going to have kids. And then I finally got pregnant with my son when I was 26. He's my little miracle baby because I thought I was never going to have one.
I'm one of those.
Yeah. Well, guess what? I also have a platelet disorder. So I was a very high risk pregnancy. Yep. And it was awful. It was awful. The delivery, like they had to put me under anesthesia. They had 60 seconds to get him out of me before one or both of us could die. Like it was a very serious, like when you are high risk, it is very fucking serious. You're not out riding on a fucking horse. You're not doing anything. All right. Yeah. When you know that that baby is at risk or you are at risk, it's crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
I had a sibling that was like a high risk pregnancy for her third. And like, they basically were like, no, you're done. you
don't
are
move.
fucking done. Like, you're done after this because it's that fucking dangerous to your blood pressure, to your body, to everything. And like, it ruined her for a while because like she wanted to have more. And it was like, no, you
It's
just
very
don't,
traumatic.
you don't. And another family member that had a miscarriage, like I could have had a fifth sibling, but I didn't because of that. And it's just like, you fucking cunt. Like, I'm sorry. Sorry.
She is.
Llama's here for that. Go for it.
I'm here for it. You go. Sound off, Queen. I love it. No, I mean,
I can't. Shit. You can't steal this valor from people who have had the struggle for real and just to be flippant about it and to try and earn money from somebody for that.
It's so gross.
Oh my God. What is the color of the sky in your world, girl? I want to know.
Oh my God, we say that too.
But
no, you know, and then we had a miscarriage 1.5 years ago. And listen, it is not hard to prove that you had one. Okay. Because guess what it says on your little sheet? It says exactly what's happening to you. All right. So there's no reason for her to not have any proof of literally any of this. And quite frankly, this is supposed to be her fucking 6th one. And you don't know what to do. You're just like, no. Not at all. It's just not how it works for anyone.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
anyone.
It's not aligned to reality in any stretch of the imagination.
And pregnancy, of all the things, is the easiest one to prove, and they don't fuck around with it. No. All right? At all.
If you can get it on a stick to say that you're fucking pregnant, then, like, oh my God. Oh my God. And then to like disparage everybody who's had to suffer through the things like you and my family. And I can't.
It doesn't go away, you know? And that's why she lost them and then she shows no emotion anywhere. It's been 1.5 years and I still get upset about it.
Deadpan. Just like fucking nothing behind that. Like there's no that bouncy ball. It's just like
absolutely. She's the worst.
I can't. It just drives me nuts. Sorry, I just completely lost my fucking mind there for a second.
She makes everybody angry. I like how Big Bad Marcus said she said she had epilepsy but takes Adderall. That's not exactly like that's another thing that people that have they're like, what? No,
fuck off with that.
What are you talking about? You know.
I have to be so
careful.
People
need Adderall for other reasons and not for your bullshit epilepsy thing.
I don't think she has epilepsy.
I'm not convinced either, Llama.
Really? No.
Be really careful.
She's
because
made
I
that
have
shit up.
family in healthcare, and we talk about. Well, we don't talk about.
Fuck me! Jesus Christ.
Sure.
Yeah, but I have a family member who works in surgery. I have a family member who has been in nursing, and another one that retired as a psychiatric practitioner. Some of these side topics just kind of come out for my curiosity, and I have to watch myself because it's like, she could have this. She's probably got that, and this, and this never happened, and that never happened.
Yeah.
It's like, armchair diagnosing becomes a thing I have to kind of bite my tongue on.
Yeah,
it's so wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah, well, because we know there's little ears in the casita listening and other ears from an attorney who are also listening. And sometimes they share things with each other and they're watching together. We know what happens.
That's fair.
Be that as it may.
But I think she's a fucking liar. So there's that. So.
I would say pathologically so.
I've yet to see any proof that she's not.
Right.
So is that even slander at this point? I've never seen nothing that says she's not. I am.
Yeah, there's nothing.
I am is one liar. Yeah.
Yeah. But if she doesn't get lucky with someone having a defense attorney who doesn't do a very good job defending, it's like she's not.
Because all she's got is the likes of gin grass that's just like, well, I'm going to blather on about something and try to distract.
Like motion to compel something.
To fuck. Sorry. Sorry.
Has your cup run out, Jeep Daddy? Is that what's going on? You're just out.
I don't know. My brain. I've thrown so many exceptions in my brain right now. I can't even fucking handle it.
There's red flags popping off everywhere in his head.
Good job, Echoes. Fuck you for breaking me tonight. Thank you.
I haven't even gotten 10 minutes into the courtroom stuff
Yeah,
yet.
that's not going to fit. We're not finishing that.
Oh my God.
That's not going to happen.
It sparked good conversation nonetheless.
It did. It took was 10 minutes of dipshit blathering on about some nonsense.
Should I fast forward to Laura Owens and then you can go for another 15 minutes?
Jeez. Fuck me.
Maybe we should skip him a little bit
right now.
and get to her.
Skip over. I'm gonna enjoy my scenery for a minute. I'm gonna excuse myself.
We'll get through this really quick, okay?
I'm gonna go potty, but I'm not gonna.
I'll just really quickly run through. When did you first meet Mr. Eckert?
May the 17th, I believe we connected on LinkedIn.
Okay. And were you intimate with him at some point?
Yes.
What day was that?
May 20th.
At some point after you were intimate with him, did you test positive for pregnancy?
Yes.
Do you remember the first time that happened?
It was the evening of May 31st.
Okay. After you tested positive the first time, did you do anything to confirm the pregnancy?
Yes.
What did you do?
I went to Banner Health Urgent Care the next day, and I took a test there.
On June 1st?
Yes.
If you can look at the screen in front of you there, it says Exhibit 2. That's actually the wrong number. But that's a printout of the positive pregnancy test you received from Banner?
Yes.
On June 1st?
Yes.
Okay. After you got the second positive test, what did you do?
I told Mr. Eckert.
All right. Did you go see him at some point to talk about it?
Yes.
What day was that?
June 17th.
You went over to his house, I understand?
Yes.
When you showed up at his house, did he ask you to take a pregnancy test?
He did.
Did you know in advance that he was going to give you that test?
I did not.
Did you take the test in front of him?
Yes, I did.
Did he actually watch you pee on a stick?
Yes, he did.
What was the result of that?
It was positive.
After you had the third test that was positive with him, did he send you an email at some point to talk about the situation?
Yes.
All right. Looking at the screen in front of you, is this the email that Mr. Eckert sent you on, it looks like June 21st?
Yes.
The third paragraph down has some highlighted text, and I'll just read it. Considering you only performed oral sex on me and no vaginal penetration occurred, the chances of you being pregnant seem considerably low. Although, again, maybe rubbing up against one another allowed a sperm to make its way inside you. It's a very low probability. Nevertheless, it is one. First of all, Clayton wrote that to you. Yes?
Yes.
And did you have conversations with him where he told you that he thought you were pregnant?
Yes.
Is that verbal conversations or text or email or all three?
All three.
Okay. Moving right along. After you got this email on, and I'll move to admit, Your Honor, Petitioner's Exhibit A2.
Any objection? A2 is received.
After the email of June 21st, what happened next in terms of your proceeding to verify the pregnancy?
I took additional tests.
Did you have a sonogram done in California?
Yes, I did.
And where was that done?
Planned Parenthood.
And you understand, and I'm sure Mr. Woodnick will ask you about this, Planned Parenthood has not been able to verify that you were ever seen there. You understand that?
Yes.
Can you explain that?
Yes, I went under a fake name when I went there.
Okay.
No, you didn't.
And you had a sonogram done. Did you ever present that sonogram as evidence in any court proceeding anywhere?
No.
We have obviously presented it in this case, but you've admitted already that you changed the name at the top or the location. Did you change the name at the top of the sonogram?
Of the location, yes.
Why did you do that?
I changed it because Mr. Eckert was being threatening towards me, and I didn't want him to know where I had gone and try to track down my providers.
Okay. After the Planned Parenthood sonogram, do you remember approximately what date that was? I know you signed a declaration, I think that said July 2nd, and then there may be a conflict. Do you remember what date that was?
It was actually the end of June.
Okay. Were you in California both weekends? Is that what the confusion was?
Yes.
All right. After the sonogram in California, around July 23rd, did something happen in terms of you passing tissue or anything like that?
Yes.
Can you explain briefly what happened on July 23rd?
Yeah. I wasn't having any symptoms at all, but I did pass tissue that looked like it could have potentially been a miscarriage. I'm not sure if you're going to pull that up or if I was looking for something.
I'll wait till.
Okay. Yeah. It looked like it could potentially be miscarriage tissue, but I wasn't sure.
Did you seek any medical care after July 23rd, after the tissue passed?
Yes.
Related to that?
Yes.
What did you do?
I texted a hotline for pregnancy and miscarriage questions, and I also did an appointment with a telemedicine doctor as well.
Okay. And what did they tell?
Video visit.
I'm sorry. What did they tell you?
Hold on 1 second. Overruled.
Go ahead.
That means to go ahead. Okay. What was the question? What did they tell me?
Yeah. What information did they give you, if any?
They told me that I needed to monitor myself, but that they felt like unless I had more symptoms, I didn't need to worry that it was a miscarriage.
Okay. And after July 23rd, did you take any other pregnancy tests shortly after that date?
Yes, I did.
What date?
I believe the 27th and then also August 1st before I filed this case.
Okay. So the day that you filed, before you filed this case, how many pregnancy tests did you have?
5.
So you had one on May 31st. You had one on June 1st at Banner. You had another one.
I can't believe she hasn't gone to Costco and got the box of 2,000.
She should have gotten the pallet full of them.
I mean, 5. Why stop at 5?
No way.
That's wild.
God.
One on June 17th with Clayton. You took one, I have my notes say July 25th, but I think you just testified maybe a little day or two differently. August 1st also. So 5 positive tests before you filed this case.
Yes.
Did you have any negative tests before you filed this case?
No.
Laura, Clayton has argued, let me go back to the night of May 20th. You have, in your deposition, you said that Clayton actually had sexual intercourse with you. Do you recall that?
Yes.
And was that true?
Yes.
Did you tell him that night that you did not want to have sex?
Yes.
And did he honor that request?
No.
No.
Well, you've heard Clayton
so
argue.
You're accusing that he raped you. Okay,
Mhm.
all right. All
Yeah.
right. Okay. All right.
Because she also says at one point, I don't think in this, but in something we've read so far, where like she said she didn't know if it was his fingers or his
I know.
penis.
Oh.
It's like, what the fuck you mean you don't know the difference? Shut up.
It was a ham-fisted attempt to insult Clayton, I think.
Right?
But maybe,
I mean,
I don't know. I read it a couple ways. I'm like, is she trying to insult him, or is she just that stupid?
I think she's just that stupid, to be honest.
For,
But
for the
also,
record, I wouldn't object to being an impartial arbiter of the difference between his finger and other things.
like,
Just,
oh my
I'm going to
God.
put that out there. Just,
No, it's not like neither of us have ever had any experience figuring it out.
You know the difference.
That goes, you speak for yourself.
I don't know. Am I playing devil's advocate?
Oh yeah, devil's advocate. Yeah, sure. Okay.
I've got to make some angels weep before I call it a good life.
Some Mormon angels cry a little bit.
Yes. Oh, they're doing gay things again.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Oh goodness.
Lord
Llama
have
doesn't know
mercy.
what she's walked into with that one.
Llama's like, okay, I'm out.
Like, okay, I've had enough gay bitch time. Let's go.
Never. Not true.
Various places in this case that you were trying to trap him in some way by what happened here. Can you explain, if you were trying to trap him, why did you tell him that you didn't want to have sex?
Induction leading. I wasn't trying to trap him.
Hold on 1 second.
Sorry.
Sustained.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to trap.
But you never, that first night with
Okay.
Clayton, you never said to him, let's do it all night long or anything like that.
No.
Induction leading.
Sustained.
Did you tell Clayton that you wanted to have sex that night?
No.
Laura,
He can't even not tell leading.
Yeah, he just
Objection leading to you didn't fuck him all
Objection leading.
night.
Objection leading. Let's just pave the primrose path for Laura so she can get through this. Now, Laura, just remember everything I told you earlier. What was that, David?
let's switch very quickly. Actually, let's go back to our timeline. After you filed the case on August.
When he starts waving his hands around while she's getting cross-examined is probably the best time. And he's you'll have a field day when you get to do it all.
I can't
You'll love
wait.
it. Oh, I think you're going to have another long live stream when you do all this.
I know, right? I know it's like 2 hours. It's going to end up being like 5 days because Buffy and I's heads are just going to like explode every 5 minutes. Like, what?
Oh, poor Buffy. Oh, my God.
One. Did you do anything in terms?
Well, we've already seen Jeep Daddy's head explode a little bit. We're not even the first half hour in.
Twice tonight, at least.
Of DNA testing to verify the pregnancy and verify that Clayton was the father?
Yes.
What did you do to verify that?
We took a test. Well, I paid for a test in August at Ravgen, which was the lab that he chose to conduct the test. And I paid for it, and he did not schedule his part of the test.
So, according to my notes, August 15th was the Ravgen initial booking for $725 you paid. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Leading.
Sustained.
What date did you initially book the Ravgen test for?
August 15th.
And what did you pay for it?
$725.
Okay. And why didn't that test go forward, or did it go forward?
Clayton did not schedule his part of the test.
Okay, so you had to cancel?
Yes.
Did you eventually successfully complete the testing?
Yes.
What was the result of that?
It was inconclusive, little to no fetal DNA.
Okay. And do you remember when that result came back?
I believe we took the test September 28th, so shortly thereafter.
All right. After the Ravgen results came back.
Yeah. Ongoing.
I love how we call a conclusive result of little to no being inconclusive. That's a conclusion.
That is pretty conclusive.
I can't say zero because of legal reasons, but little to no is essentially.
It's literally zero. That is their way of being like, There ain't fucking nothing in there, bitch.
Our
Wow.
lawyers want us to say that the pilot light in that oven has never been on.
No. And she did like 3 of them, and she just constantly was like, well,
one of them got lost. It's not my fault.
I misplaced it. Oh my God.
It's somewhere in
Like,
Tennessee. Maybe
I
that
know that-
umbrella guy intercepted it.
Right, like I know that there's only like apparently 2 companies that do this, and you're telling me you went to one and it came back that way every time, and that's their fault. Like,
I wonder if she was hoping for a false positive that she could, start waving around. See, I told you.
I don't think she knew about the fetal DNA. I mean, Buffy and I didn't until somebody told us that in chat. We had no idea. So I wonder.
Medical science has come far enough where you could get such a conclusion. Otherwise, she probably would have got him.
I feel like this is maybe a good spot to just like remind our audience. Thank you for those who have tuned in and have had to drop. But because my head is partially obscured by the QR code, please consider like.
Is that better?
Oh, no, you've just ruined my finger positioning.
I'll put you back.
Rude.
I know.
It just like do the needful, scan this code to wish Laura Owens the happiest of birthdays by contributing to the GoFundMe to fuck her over. I mean, contribute to Mike Marraccini's.
Send presents to Mike Marraccini. We want big, voluptuous presents being sent to Mike Marraccini.
Do it. Thank you, everybody, for your generosity to date. Don't send that your pesos and such to us. Send it to the worthy cause.
Indeed.
Above.
Indeed. And if you are breadsticked out or tapped out of your breadsticks, share, like, subscribe, hit the buttons, share the good news.
Do
this
the
is
things.
The gospel of Mike Marraccini. We are spreading the good news.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I don't have a pulpit to preach from. I'll put that in next year's budget.
Echoes, this is your pulpit.
I know, and it's still too tall.
Well, it's because you're so goddamn short.
It's true. I didn't choose that. It was my curse.
We are very big on size tonight. What is happening?
I know.
Well, there's all sorts. There is all sorts of size comments going on.
I'm slightly taller than Megan Fox, so I consider that a win. That much I do know.
How much more of this shit do you have to like torture like me and Llama with?
Well, Llama's going to be heading out actually, like
Llama's
probably now.
Yeah.
Because I do have to entertain you guys tomorrow.
She's got a show in the morning and it's past her bedtime. It's like it's past my bedtime.
Well, it's not past my bedtime, but I need Buffy.
Wow.
I think it's past my bedtime. No.
Well, as Echoes' sidekick, I will thank you so much for joining us tonight. Yeah. It's such a pleasure to interact live with you and
anytime.
Do the banters and all the things. I wish that 7 a.m. wasn't so goddamn fucking early for me in the morning. But thank you again, your insights and again, your vulnerability with your own lived experience. I honor that so much.
Oh, that's so kind of you, G Daddy. Well, thank you guys.
Yeah.
And you're welcome anytime.
Well,
anytime.
Same.
Even
though you guys are West Coasters and I do during the day, but
I mean,
don't hold it
East Coast versus West Coast. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine.
I mean, technically, I'm Ohio, which isn't even a coast at all, but
there's a lake nearby.
That's true.
You got lots of. That's true. We do have that lake and stuff. It's great or something. I heard.
Oh,
I don't know.
And maybe we can arrange a Jeep Daddy uncaffeinated edition.
Yeah.
Where I'm suffering from my own hangover.
Your lack of caffeine hangover.
Well, we can talk about anything, anytime. I
love it.
I don't know if now's the time to say it, but we're doing a fundraiser in June for Mike as well.
Yes.
I invited Echoes to come on. I also extend the invitation to you as well. It's on a Saturday. for
Which
12
will work.
hours.
Well,
So
it's a
Jesus
marathon.
fuck.
you don't have to be
Okay.
on. No, I'm going to be on for 12 hours. Nobody else has to do it with me. It's fine.
I might test
Let's see how that goes. Let's see how that
I was
goes.
like,
But yes,
well,
thank you very kindly for the. I feel like I'm just a roadie when it comes to like echoes and this whole thing. But yeah, thank you so much for the invite. I appreciate it. And again, I appreciate everything that you do and Bacon Bears does for this cause. So I just want to throw that out there. But thank you. Yeah.
Bacon. We love bacon. Who doesn't?
I do love bacon.
You guys are so sweet. Well, thank you again so much for having me on. Chat.
Always.
You
Always.
guys are amazing. I will see some of you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern. Not these sleepyheads. Not them. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. And I hope you have a great rest of the night. Okay.
You too. Pleasant dreams.
Thank you,
Bye, guys.
Llama.
Go forth and be amazing.
Amazing. Oh,
bye, guys.
Yeah. Bye. Oh, so how much more of this do I put you through? Or are
I
you
don't know.
done?
You've tortured me quite a bit.
Should I skip through and we get to a Dr. Dribble and Shoot?
I can't make it through this entire video. Like I see where the little marker is on your screen there. And
Laura Owens blabbers on. And we can skip that because really it gets interesting once she starts getting grilled by Deandra.
Oh Jesus. Okay. All right.
And we can skip a little bit. I mean, I've already seen this. I've talked about this. I covered this when it was fresh. So it's, this is just like going back in the time machine for now. So this is just, I don't know, torture.
Spontaneous abortion date of August 12th of 2023.
Oh, maybe you better. The audio's a little crappy.
That was quite the spot to let me in on. Spontaneous abortion dates. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't.
Right. I cross-examined you in the injunction against harassment hearing before Commissioner Joe Pensis on
Back that
November
up.
2nd of 2023, right?
Queen Deandra.
And during this hearing, you'd recall that I gave you the opportunity to correct the record and come clean about any false information or testimony you may have provided, right?
Right.
And you told me you had nothing to correct, right?
Correct.
And then you proceeded to lie to the court.
Objection, argumentative, Your Honor.
Sustained.
You testified that you were 100% pregnant on November 2nd, correct?
Correct.
And you testified that you were 24 weeks pregnant specifically.
Correct.
I'd like you to take a look at your exhibit A11, please. And they're on the screen behind her, Your Honor, so I'm not sure.
She's got them in front.
I can see.
Ms. Owens, this appointment that you attended at Mom Doc on November 14th of 2023 was 12 days after I cross-examined you, right?
Correct.
And during that cross-examination, I pointed out that you had no legitimate medical records to support the pregnancy, right?
I mean, you said that, but I don't agree with it. No.
At this appointment, Ms. Owens, it was confirmed that you were not pregnant, correct?
Correct.
These Mom Doc records also indicate that you were diagnosed with PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, right?
I've had that since I was 17. Yes.
Okay. And you'll recall at the hearing on November 2nd, I specifically questioned you about any physical health diagnoses that you had, right?
I don't remember, but if you say so, then yes.
You failed to
if you say so,
PCOS.
okay.
She spends lots of time thinking.
Right?
I can't say one way or the other if I did or didn't. I'll take your word for it, but it's not something that I live with daily.
Ms. Owens, you also failed to tell me that in 2016, Doctors Chan and Yi diagnosed you with cancer and apparently removed one of your ovaries.
They did not.
Okay. So as you sit here today, you're denying that that happened.
I will absolutely deny that happened.
Now, per what you reported, what you self-reported to Mom Doc, they listed a spontaneous abortion date of August 12th of 2023 at 8 weeks pregnant, correct?
They listed a lot of things that were inaccurate here. I never told them that I had an abortion that date.
Okay, well, a spontaneous abortion, if I were to tell you, is consistent with a miscarriage. Would you agree with me that they listed a miscarriage date of August 12th of 2023 at 8 weeks pregnant?
Yes, but I also never was pregnant in 2019, so I don't know where that came from.
And Ms. Owens, based on what you know about pregnancy, as someone who's allegedly been pregnant 3 or 4 times in the past, if you miscarried at 8 weeks pregnant, that wouldn't line up with your alleged conception date with Mr. Eckert, would it?
I don't know, and I'm telling you, I never told them that I was 8 weeks pregnant and lost that on August 12th.
Hold on, Ms. Owens. In your Mom Doc record and also in your deposition, you self-reported that you passed 2 sacs which appeared to have a membrane, correct?
Correct.
And I'd like you to take a look at what we've marked as Exhibit 49, which is your deposition transcript. And Ms. Owens, you recall sitting for a deposition on March 1st of 2024, correct?
Correct.
And your counsel at the time following that deposition was provided with a copy of this transcript as well as you, correct?
Correct.
And you didn't take any opportunity to correct this transcript?
I actually didn't see it until you guys sent it to us. My former counsel never showed this to me. So
okay. Well, you're aware that this has been marked as a copy of your deposition transcript for March 1st of 2024, correct?
Correct.
And this is a true and accurate copy of the transcript that you received, correct?
From your office, yes. I did not get one prior to that.
So I move for the admission of Exhibit 49, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No objection.
Is that A or B, counsel? I apologize.
I guess it would be B, Your Honor. It's just
B49 is received.
And Ms. Owens, during your deposition, specifically on page 149, lines 18 through 21, you testified that you started spotting, meaning you were having a light period in August or September of 2023, correct?
I wasn't having a light period. I didn't end up getting a period until November.
Well, in your deposition,
I said light spotting, but sorry. I said light spotting, but that wasn't a period.
Okay. In your deposition, page 151, line 24, you claim you passed the 2 sacs, which appeared to have a membrane in September or October, correct?
Correct.
But in the mom doc records, you claim you passed the 2 sacs a few weeks after your alleged ultrasound at Planned Parenthood, right?
Several weeks after.
Okay, well, you would agree with me there's an inconsistency there, right?
Right. I wasn't sure what the date was.
No OBGYN or qualified medical professional conducted an ultrasound, performed a physical examination, or performed a blood test to confirm your alleged pregnancy on or before August 1st of 2023, right?
Wrong.
Okay, let's talk about that because I suspected you would answer that this way. You claim that you had an alleged ultrasound at Planned Parenthood in Southern California, correct?
Correct.
And you testified during your deposition that the alleged ultrasound with Planned Parenthood was in Mission Viejo, California on July 7th of 2023, right?
I did say it was there. That's where I was staying at the time in Mission Viejo.
And while being examined by your attorney, Mr. Gingras, you said that you went to Planned Parenthood under a fake name, right?
Right.
But you didn't bother to provide our office with the alleged name that you went to Planned Parenthood under, right?
Right.
And you knew that we were seeking your records from Planned Parenthood specifically because of the alleged ultrasound that you had there, right?
Right.
So wouldn't it have made sense for you to provide our office with a copy or the name that you allegedly went to Planned Parenthood under?
I felt like the whole purpose of going to Planned Parenthood is to remain anonymous and that's one of my protections.
Okay.
No.
I want you to take a look at Exhibit 28.
You do not get medical care anonymously. Not like that. Nope. Nope.
Not like that. Nope.
Nope. They have to know who you are for obvious reasons regarding malpractice. That's the funny thing. I mean, even as someone who does not have kids and cannot have kids, even I know that you can't go into Planned
Parenthood. Capable. You just don't. You're just one. Look, Echoes, you're one half of an equation that will literally never happen. You are capable of. But.
Not going to happen.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I suppose, if we want to talk about technicalities.
Well, yeah, that's what. Yes, I want to talk about technicalities
and dodging bullets. Well,
the flags in your background tell everything.
Well, that's not all the flags I could get either. I need to add a few more to my collection, I think. Yeah. Despite my house of shame and my sham marriage to a woman for a year. See, Llama left at a good time. Tell me more about
I'm
done. Mormon colored glasses was the problem. That one day when the ex-wife said, "Oh, by the way, I'm off birth control. I want to start having kids." I'm like, "What?" Not like that was going to happen real easily anyhow. But
you expect me to do what?
What? How does that work?
This is B28, Your Honor. Is this a true and accurate picture of the ultrasound you claim you received at Planned Parenthood in California in July of 2023?
That looks like it, yes.
I'd move to admit Exhibit 28, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No objection.
B28 is received.
And Ms. Owens, this ultrasound image does not say Planned Parenthood. It says SMIL, which I'll call SMILE for purposes of court today, correct?
Correct.
And in your deposition, you admitted you altered this ultrasound picture to say SMILE instead of Planned Parenthood, right?
Correct.
And you admitted in your deposition to altering this picture on the Adobe Acrobat program at your house, right?
Correct.
During the deposition, you testified that the date listed here of July 7th of 2023 was correct and hadn't been edited by you, right?
Correct.
But you later admit that you lied about this July 7th ultrasound date, right?
Correct.
And you execute an affidavit on April 16th of 2024, claiming the correct date for this already doctored ultrasound was actually July 2nd of 2023, correct?
Correct.
So I want to get this straight, Ms. Owens. You initially claimed you had an ultrasound at Planned Parenthood on July 7th, which you doctored to say it was from Smile, right?
Correct.
Then the story changes again, and you claim that the ultrasound image should actually be dated July 2nd of 2023, right?
Correct.
So you changed the date on the ultrasound from July 2nd to July 7th, correct?
Correct.
And you utilized this altered or fake ultrasound to try to convince Mr. Eckert and the court and the media that you were pregnant with Mr. Eckert's twins.
This was never submitted to the court.
You're aware that Planned Parenthood has no record of an ultrasound for you, correct?
Under my real name, yes, and more.
And again, we've established you didn't provide our office with the name of that you allegedly went to Planned Parenthood under, correct?
Correct.
You never attended an appointment with Planned Parenthood in this case, Ms. Owens.
Yes, I did.
Can you take a look at Exhibit B29?
I think there's going to be a fight in chat over who has babies from whom. Schnitzel is in the chat. Hi, Schnitzel.
Schnitzel's here.
Llama left. Llama has gone to Llama bedtime. Yeah. I'm gonna have to change the title of this one since we had Llama as a visitor, and that's so cool.
Indeed.
So cool.
But also we have the Schnitzel in the chat, which is also equally as epic as having Llama.
You know, we've got heavy hitters hiding in the chat.
Hey, Schnitzel, if you ever want to join us, by all means, there's an open invitation.
I would like a link. I'm sharing my links with everybody now. Even Bruce has one, but Bruce doesn't use his for some reason.
Yeah, Bruce is, I don't know. I don't know. His antlers are quivering occasionally and can't be bothered with us.
He might be eating cheese curds.
Delicious cheese curds. Also go fuck off.
Custers is a thing in Wisconsin. I guess they have cheese.
It is like cheese something or other. I don't know. Big deal. Blah blah blah. Whatever.
Like cheesy tater tots, but there's no taters. It's cheese. Yeah. Sounds great. Sounds like little like mozzarella stick nuggets, but not mozzarella.
Point is, Schnitzel, join us sometime. We'd love to have you on.
Schnitzel is legendary.
Completely.
Yeah, she is.
This is a true and accurate copy of our request and the response from Planned Parenthood regarding your records dated April 26th.
Bruce has a headache. He's tired.
Oh,
I love it. That's okay, Bruce. You're always welcome. Everybody who has a link is always, and I mean that. I mean that seriously. Everybody's always welcome. Until we run out of slots. I've got 10 slots in StreamYard. We can fill them up whenever we want. It's good. It's cool.
2024, correct?
Correct. I don't believe I've seen this, but I have no idea.
Oh, Marcus.
And counsel, I'm so sorry. I'll stop the clock like I've done for the others. We're going to give you a microphone because, as I anticipated, there was a problem picking up your cross-examination.
Audio check.
I think it should be on the...
We work with what we have, right? All right, go ahead. Thank you.
And I'll ask that a question when we're sitting there. Ms. Owens, Exhibit 29 is a copy of our request and the response from Planned Parenthood regarding your records dated April 26th of 2024, correct?
Correct.
Move for the admission of Exhibit B29, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No objection.
B29 is received.
And while you've indicated today that you went to Planned Parenthood under a fake name, this letter actually indicates that you had scheduled an appointment for July 2nd, but that you failed to attend.
Correct.
It also indicates that the ultrasound image that you claimed was from Planned Parenthood was not from Planned Parenthood because it was not consistent with ultrasound images generated by their practice, right?
Not by the one in Mission Viejo. Correct.
Ms. Owens, these are yes or no questions. This document states that the ultrasound image you have claimed is from Planned Parenthood is not consistent with ultrasound images generated by their practice, right?
By that practice, but as they said, it could have been seen by another.
They're all different. They use different crayons at the other Planned Parenthood. You know, this Planned Parenthood in Mission Viejo, they only had the 36th count crayon box for me to make my ultrasound. But the one in Los Angeles, that one has the 128 crayon count box.
Echo, stop trying to get me in trouble.
Yeah, you don't need my help there, sir. You do just fine, but I'm going to call a spade a spade.
Call this a spade. Call that a spade.
Those look like tools of other means. I better not get into it, even though it's late.
What about the finger and Eckert's like confusion around whose thing?
The wind's blowing from the left.
The wind is blowing that direction. Enjoy my scenery.
Oh, well, I was never mind. I won't make the joke I had on deck.
Yes, you will. Do it.
So you're well aware that this request covered all of Orange County and San Bernardino County.
It didn't cover Los Angeles, though.
So now you're saying you went to Planned Parenthood in Los Angeles?
Yes.
So you're telling us you went to Planned Parenthood in Los Angeles on the day of trial today?
Yes.
Okay. When did you go to Planned Parenthood in Los Angeles?
Exactly when I said I went.
When was that?
July 2nd.
Okay. I'd like to go back to the 2 SACs you passed. So again, in your deposition, you claimed you passed them in September or October, right?
Yes.
But then you changed the date and claimed that you passed these 2 SACs on July 23rd of 2023, right?
Right.
And you actually had an appointment scheduled with Dr. McCool, who you claimed is your high-risk perinatalist, for July 24th of 2023, right?
Right, that I canceled days prior.
Okay, so you canceled that appointment.
Days prior.
Then you rescheduled it to August 7th, right?
Days prior. I was never there.
That's the date that I did.
So wouldn't you agree with me that for someone who has had miscarriages in the past and who has an alleged high-risk pregnancy, it would be prudent to attend an in-person appointment shortly after passing 2 SACs?
Well, that's why I asked the doctors online.
I only like talking to people remotely. They scare me in real life. I don't want them touching me. I don't want them looking in places where, they might see something. I especially don't want them looking at my hoo-ha. Don't want that at all. Yeah, I don't want them looking at me and where the baby plays. That's just not what you do unless you're married to me. I can get you a dating contract, doctor. If you want to look there, I'll give you a dating contract, and then you can look there as much as you want. Look, Jeep Daddy's standing on top of the trees. It's a miracle.
Dating contract. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I wonder if that's the only way she could get, doctors to see her is by the,
Does she make them sign an NDR or anything or an NDA?
I would love to know. I would love to know how many real doctors she has ever seen in her existence. I mean, like in real life where they have like seen her in the flesh and have, got out the stethoscope and listened.
Why would you do that when you can just like fabricate sonograms and other medical imagery?
Bruce says nobody wants to look up her hoo-ha.
I sure as shit don't, but I mean
it might go, hey!
Oh God.
Now I'm gonna have horse people after me. I better be careful.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh shit. Oh my goodness.
Yes or no questions?
I
see you're looking at your attorney, but you need to look at the question for me.
Okay, can you ask the question again?
Wouldn't you agree that as someone who has a high-risk pregnancy that allegedly passed 2 SACs on July 23rd of 2023, it would have been important for you to see your high-risk perinatalist immediately after that happening?
Well, that's why I that's why I immediately contacted telemedicine. It was at night.
You contacted a telemed provider.
It was before 7 a.m. in the morning. There were no
God before
I had to call the AI doctor, and say, chat medical doctor, chat RN.
Chat RN.
You
should trademark. You should trademark that before somebody else takes it.
Shit. See, this is the danger. Can you remind me in the morning? I need to get a TM registered. Yeah.
I'll probably forget.
Yeah, I probably will too. By the time I take the melatonin and call it a night. Oh Lord.
It's fine. I'm having a chocolate chip muffin for my dessert.
Is that what I heard rattling? I thought I heard crackly. It's like that sounds like cellophane plastic.
I'm having a fake food dessert, but it's going to be delicious, and I don't care.
Fake sugar. Well, that works. That's the sort of stuff I should probably be eating if I eat anything. But no, I splurged with the salted caramel malted today. But oh well.
Instead of attending the appointment with your high-risk perinatalist,
it had already been canceled days prior.
Days prior. think I want to take a
You
look.
had 4 appointments scheduled with Dr.
Maybe
McCool
not.
that you never attended, right?
Correct.
And you intentionally failed to attend those appointments because all of those appointments would have resulted in a medical record that stated you were not pregnant, right?
Objection argumentative.
Sustained to the form of the question, but you can ask the question a different way.
I'll move on, Your Honor. During the November 2nd hearing, you denied that the DNA test results came back with little to no fetal DNA, right?
What?
During the November 2nd hearing.
That's where
I said
that
that
comes from.
the test
What?
During the November 2nd hearing, you denied that the DNA test results came back with little to no fetal DNA. So I see you continue.
No, I didn't. I never said it didn't. I said it came back inconclusive.
I'm confused about what date she's referring to. What?
November 2nd.
November 2nd hearing.
Yes, November 2nd hearing.
Okay, again, before my time, so that's why I'm confused. I apologize.
Because this is the Zoom or whatever the hell they were using for this one, which has the better audio. We don't have the camera footage that Lauren Knighty produced where they move the camera over and you can see him waving his arms around. This was one of those times where he's waving his arms, trying to gesture to Laura what she, how to kind of respond to something. So we don't have all of the video things in this one, but the audio's better, and it's a little bit more important to hear what's being said than watching David gesticulate. At least that's how I feel about it. So that's why I picked this one. From the amazing Schnitzel, who's been lurking in chat a little bit and not so lurking.
You can answer the question.
I said it was inconclusive and it was little to no fetal DNA. I never said it came back anything but that.
Okay, well, today you've admitted that there was little to no fetal DNA, right?
I've never said there was anything else.
The testing
also
is
ordered
ongoing.
a blood HCG test through any lab test now on October 16th of 2023, correct?
Correct.
And I'd like you to take a look at Exhibit 36, date page 201. Actually, this has already been admitted, so we'll move past that. By the time of this test on November 16th, you had claimed you were previously seen at Banner, Planned Parenthood, Dr. McCool, Dr. Higley, and even Dr. Zeman, right?
Your Honor, objection. She misstated the date. She said September 16th, I believe. It's October
Will that
16th.
can be addressed and redirected?
I said that Dr. McCool is my doctor. I did not say that I had seen him. I said I had seen Dr. Higley and the rest. Correct.
And we'll talk about Dr. Higley soon here, but your answer is would you like me to repeat the question, Ms. Owens?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to stay in here because it seems like you're looking at Mr. Gingras quite a bit for guidance.
No, I don't need guidance from my attorney. I know how to answer the questions.
It's pronounced
Yeah, of
Jim.
course
At
you
the time
don't.
of your appointment for this test on October 16th of 2023, you claimed you were previously seen at Banner, Planned Parenthood, Dr. Higley, and even Dr. Zeman, right?
Yes.
But instead of going to any of those providers for this test, you went to an entirely new provider, correct?
I just went on my way home from taking the Ravgen test, actually.
These are yes or no questions, Ms. Owens.
Well, it wasn't a provider. It was a self-paid test. So
Okay, so you didn't go to any of your prior listed providers for this test, right?
correct.
Okay. By your own admission in your affidavit signed April 16th of 2024, this result of an HCG level of 102 was not consistent with pregnancy, right?
Objection misstates the testimony.
Overruled. You can answer.
Oh, can you say it again? I'm sorry.
By your own admission,
Attention span of a gnat. A lad.
Jesus.
the
And,
test
and a
result of
goldfish, maybe divided by 2.
Ooh, that's pretty significant.
102 for the level for HCG was not consistent with the pregnancy.
Objection. John, go ahead.
I learned that it was.
You learned that it was consistent with pregnancy or was not consistent with pregnancy?
Well, the test results said anything above 4 was pregnant, so I thought 102 was pregnant, but then I learned it was not.
Okay, so you would agree with me that this was not consistent with pregnancy?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. You doctored this particular test twice, Ms. Owens, correct?
I doctored the test once.
Okay, and when was that?
When I tried to send it to Dave Neal to get him to stop creating harassing videos of me.
And what amount did you doctor the HCG level to for that particular?
It was like 102,000, I believe.
Okay. Isabel, can you please pull up Exhibit 17, dates page 113? Ms. Owens, you'll recognize this as it looks like the same test from October 16th, but it has an HCG level different than what you just indicated, and it says 131,902.
Okay.
Correct?
Yes, that's.
So you also doctored this test.
No, I didn't know what the number was that I had made it to.
Well, Ms. Owens, I agree with
Oh,
you.
I didn't know.
You
Oh my
doctored
God.
this test twice. One to say 102,000, and again to say 131,902, right?
I doctored it, I guess, to say 131,902.
Okay. As of October 17, 2023, when you received this test result, you had reason to believe you were not pregnant, right?
Yes, after doing some research, yes.
Okay. But then you proceeded to lie under oath at hearings before this court on October 24th, October 25th, and November 2nd, correct?
That's not correct, no.
Instead of telling the truth, you tampered with this HCG test to increase the level and offered that as support for a pregnancy.
To a content creator, not to the court.
Stop it, Echoes. Oh my God.
Unequivocally, that your OBGYNs were Dr. McCool and Dr. Hickey, right?
Right.
In fact, you went so far as to state that your main OBGYN is the perinatalist, Dr. McCool, right?
Correct.
You further testified on November 2nd that you had last seen Dr. Higley on last Friday, right?
Right.
You lied to the court when you made those statements.
I had the appointment scheduled, which you guys have.
Yes or no questions.
I know, but it needs to be answered. Correct. It needs to be answered. I had an appointment scheduled with him that I did not attend, but I did have an appointment scheduled.
Okay, so when you say you were seen by a doctor, that's not the same as having an appointment scheduled, correct?
Correct.
So we would agree that you were
Be a lie
dishonest when you said you were
detector,
physically
shouldn't it? Every time she tells a lie, you get cuckoo sounds.
Yeah, cuckoo.
Well, I mean, if the shoe fits.
seen by Dr. Higley the Friday before the November 2nd hearing.
Correct. That's a very minor thing.
Oh,
stop.
Yeah, really.
Very minor thing.
I mean, if this is good, I'm not comfortable. If
Minor perjury,
the JFC crew is going to be.
And that's because everyone started singing the song in their head. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it.
Jesus Christ. How much more of this shit is around? I feel like
what? You're dying already, aren't you?
Are you trying to psychologically break me?
No.
I brought you chocolate milk. Why are you doing this to me?
I know. Well, I might need more.
Fuck you. You can go get some.
I might need some more.
Yeah.
Where is it? I'm trying to find it. There it is. Okay. Guess what? A little side quest.
Fine.
But I gotta slow it down. Otherwise, it sounds funny.
I swore on the
Everybody giggles.
ending just gave me the nod, and I spun a tale so wild no one could believe. Fake scans only Adobe could achieve. Story keeps changing, sonograms rearranging, and judges ain't paying attention to anything. What do you mean it's a felony? It's just a little minor perjury. When your twins disappear, it's not an emergency. It's just a little minor perjury. It's just a little minor perjury. It's just a little minor perjury. Oh.
See, you've got to live in the zeitgeist of this thing a little bit, right?
I'm trying not to. Because it's like quicksand.
Just let it consume.
I'm gonna I'm gonna let Claude have it be the thing that absorbs whatever. I can't let this consume me because there's plenty of other shit in my life. Yeah,
well, see, isn't this more fun than corporate daddy and all that crap, though? Uh-oh, confession time.
No.
Doing this is not nearly as much fun as writing spreadsheets about corporate daddy. Oh, see, this is
future.
I'll save the time machine stuff for later.
You know too much.
I know.
Stop.
Way too much.
You should just
let's skip ahead. Let's skip ahead to where it really gets good.
Please, let's skip ahead to where I'm not gonna
Not that one. There we go. Make that. Why are you doing that? You're being naughty. Okay, I'm gonna have to close it. There we go.
And 3 of them are here today, right?
Correct.
And they also believe that you doctored medical records, right?
Objection foundation.
Sustained.
I'll move on, Your Honor. Ms. Owens, each time that one of these 3 men refused to be in a relationship with you and questioned your pregnancy narrative, you obtained an order of protection against them, right?
False.
Okay, well, you have an order of protection against Mr. Greg Gillespie, correct?
Correct.
And he didn't believe that you were ever pregnant with his child, right?
Oh, no, that's wrong.
Right. I think Megan talked.
Okay. Yep.
The snickering was from the bailiffs, I think was what Megan said. If I recall that correctly. But the rest of us, because when I watched the trial when I was back from my vacation, and she said, well, that's just a little, I was thinking the song, so I thought it was everybody else. But no, I think, it seems like the bailiffs were just sort of annoyed by it's like, what is this crazy bitch talking about? And everyone else is trying not to break out into the song sitting in the courtroom, I guess.
He had me, I went to a doctor. He told me I needed to go to the specific doctor to confirm the pregnancy, which I did, who spoke to him.
Stop. I'm striking that response. The court reporter has been very clear. Everyone's talking over each other for appellate purposes. And the fact that one of the parties is paying for the court reporter, I implore you please to talk one at a time. With regards to the objection, it's overruled. Go ahead, counsel.
Your Honor, I'll move on in the interest of time. Ms. Owens, you didn't file an affidavit of financial information in this case, did you?
I did.
When did you file that?
August or September. It's with the court.
Okay.
It's on the record.
Well, consistent with your deposition testimony and your April 16th affidavit, you would agree with me that you make approximately $200,000 a year and then have approximately $500,000 in like a money market account, right?
I don't have $500,000 in a money market account.
Okay, but you would agree with me that you make approximately $200,000 a year?
It's with businesses I have with my mom, so it's proportional to us.
Oh, businesses you actually have with
With our
your mom?
companies, yeah.
Instead of like, I don't know if
I
I'm
wanna
an
give you one
owner or
more
not.
opportunity.
Okay.
The media is here. You know that this case has gone viral. You have an opportunity right now to come clean and start fresh. So I'm going to ask you one final time. You were never pregnant by Clayton Eckert, correct?
That is absolutely incorrect.
I have no further questions.
Time, Judge.
Time check, 28 minutes, 46 seconds. Redirect when you're ready.
Your Honor, I've got 3 questions.
There was a part in the middle that we kind of skipped over where they have to take a little break because Deandra has her on the ropes. I spared you the timeout. That's somewhere in there.
Thank you. Spare me more because I can't. Like I'm hitting a wall.
Oh, already? No.
Yes. Oh.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no. Let's see. Do you have room for Dr. Dribble and Shoot?
Who the fuck is that?
Oh.
A medical doctorate degree?
Yes.
And you practiced medicine in Arizona for about 30 years, is that right?
He's a bumbling
And
idiot.
according to the Arizona Medical Board, it says that you were first licensed in Arizona in 1992 and your medical license expired on March 7th, 2022. Is that accurate?
Yes.
It's about 2 years ago. And you retired from medicine in good standing with the medical board?
That's correct.
Your Honor, I tender Dr. Mitchell as an expert in the area of obstetrics and gynecology.
No objection. All right, so stipulated.
Okay.
I resent Amy's remark. My pants are not on fire. At least not yet. That may happen later. But I did not.
I don't know. Maybe
Maybe
watch the replay crew. There might be something there. I don't know.
I don't know. There's no smoke here.
Dr. Mitchell, in front of you there, we've got your CV, I guess. This is exhibit A12.
Oh, we don't.
And everything in your CV is accurate?
Yes.
The children, did you personally deliver?
Almost half of all pregnancies end in a miscarriage.
Okay. And so if you delivered 22 or 20,000 children, how many patients did you see that didn't deliver healthy babies?
Objection relevance, Judge.
Goes directly to, I'm sorry?
Sustained.
In addition to women that did not deliver a healthy baby,
I love it. He doesn't even get to argue it for 5 minutes.
In addition to women who delivered healthy children, did you have patients who had miscarriages?
Thousands.
And so you have a written report and it's going slow. Let me see here. Image of some regarding medications.
Yes.
Dr. Mitchell, based on your review of Laura's medical records that you've identified in your report, did you form any opinions at all regarding whether or not she was pregnant in 2023 at any time?
Absolutely. I believe she was pregnant with over 99% probability.
Okay. And can you explain what facts support that conclusion? The facts that you considered anyway.
I am kind of the Sergeant Friday of Dragnet. I only take in the facts, the bare facts that are known to be provable. Number one, there was intimacy of some type disputed what exactly it was. Number two, she
some type.
I struggle with this guy being a doctor at all.
So some intimacy of some type. Okay, yeah, great. Okay,
had a
yeah.
positive.
Well,
Please
we've got
continue.
to do some of Daddy Woodnick's grilling him because it's even better. The guy ends up agreeing with the other side. I mean, it was just the whole thing's a shit show.
Pregnancy test at a lab at Banner, which means that there's a 99% chance that that's a positive pregnancy. Number three, she had a negative test or little or no fetal DNA found on a test in late September, looking for fetal DNA in the blood. What that tells me is that by that point, at the end of September, pregnancy test, it was no longer a viable pregnancy. The fourth thing is that she still had a positive pregnancy test in the blood of 102 on she was pregnant, and the fact that between June 1st, the pregnancy test, what happened was she had a pregnancy, it failed at some point, there's no way of knowing exactly when. Frequently, very frequently, when people miscarry, they're incomplete. Some of it miscarries, the fetus is no longer alive, but you still continue to have a positive pregnancy test because there's still tissue there that hasn't been expelled. That finally happened in November when that pregnancy was completed, when that miscarriage was completed.
Okay, Dr. Mitchell, Mr. Eckert has said that he doesn't believe that a pregnancy was possible here because there was no intercourse. Do you have an opinion about that? Regarding general, not regarding him or her, but in general.
Well, it's said that men are like basketball players. They dribble before they shoot. They also dribble afterwards. And if you are...
He's done. He's done. Good night, folks. See, you needed at least that much, right?
I'm trying to type a comment in the chat. Oh,
it's not all bad. You just have to wait for the good stuff.
Rubbing genitalia together.
I can't. I know. I can't. Men dribble before they shoot. Jeez. Oh my!
I might have to make that
It's possible here because there was no intercourse. Do you have an opinion about that? Regarding general, not regarding him or her.
They shoot. They also
general.
Well, it's said that men are like basketball players. They dribble before they shoot. They also dribble afterwards. And if you are rubbing genitalia together, it is possible to get pregnant.
How much weight would you assign to the fact that Mr. Eckert denied sexual intercourse? Is that significant to the question of whether she was pregnant, or is it a minor point?
It has nothing to do with whether she was pregnant.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second, counsel.
I'll withdraw. Dr. Mitchell, I think you said earlier that it's impossible to know for sure when Laura's pregnancy ended. Do you have an opinion about, based on the records that you've seen and the information that's been provided to you, do you have a theory about when?
It actually ended in November when her pregnancy test was negative. When it failed, in other words, when it was no longer viable, there is no way of knowing exactly when that happened.
Okay. Dr. Mitchell, somebody online, I think, made a comment, it's just a theory, obviously, that Laura may have injected herself with HCG. I think that we talked about a trigger shot or something like that. First of all, what is an HCG trigger shot?
It's used in trying to help somebody get pregnant, and it's by prescription. It's an injection, and
trial injections on admittedly tampered data in any way that they Parenthood monogram and the one that comes and
no and
basically agree that you can't make any conclusions at all because we don't have DNA.
Correct.
And you're familiar with the RAVGen test process?
Yes.
Can you think would your I think he's been
frequent
as a physical thing regarding
growing, maybe not, and some of that tissue remains enough that it continues of nail care, even though a clinical
and your
counsel, you're at 45 minutes and 43 seconds. Counsel, you have 28 minutes 46 seconds.
Thank you, doctor. You consider yourself a scientist, correct?
Yes.
So you know that when collecting data, it's garbage in, garbage out. If you're not relying on good data, the opinion you're going to give is not going to be credible. Is that correct?
That's why I only relied on the data that I thought was totally credible.
And that was the data that Mr. Gingras gave you, correct?
That was the data that was presented to me.
I saw when you drove into the parking lot, you walked in with Laura's mom in the parking lot. Are you friendly with her mother?
I just met her this morning.
Okay, that's nice. Did you,
that's nice.
Let's go here. Mr. Gingras asked you whether or not you relied on the ultrasound, but you're aware that the ultrasound was a fake, correct?
I've been told that, and that's why I didn't rely on it.
Okay, but knowing that the ultrasound was a fake, doesn't that cause you to be incredulous about the other data that Ms. Owens presented you?
That's precisely why I only used the data that was laboratory proven.
Well, you actually sat in here and are relying on a photocopy or a picture of a medical record that Laura gave. That was the banner with the 3 colors of highlighter. Do you remember seeing that? You were just sitting here.
I saw that, yes.
You understand Laura has admitted to faking medical records in this case.
Yes.
She faked ultrasounds by putting other lab names on them. She faked the 2 versions of the HCG test that you relied on, correct?
Objection, misstates testimony.
That's exactly what you
Overruled. It can be addressed. It can be addressed in redirect.
You know,
the data that I relied on was stuff that was verified from the laboratory itself.
That's not true. You relied on a photocopy that Laura took a picture of and provided you. It's in your file.
The Sonora Quest test on October the 16th was, I believe, derived directly from Sonora Quest.
Okay, let me pause you. Does it concern you as a scientist that 3 men have accused Laura of fabricating medical documents?
That has nothing to do with the data.
Does it concern you as a, doesn't have anything to do with the data? It doesn't mean that you should do a deeper dive to verify the authenticity of the data?
If you have proof that the tests from Banner or from Ravgen or from the quantitative HCG were fake, I'm willing to take a look at them, but that's what I have.
But doctor, we have proof. She changed the sonogram and she changed the HCG levels in one of the tests that you relied on.
I didn't rely on the ultrasound, and I didn't rely on the faked 100 and whatever thousand.
Okay. You know that Laura testified that she, well, we can agree, you reviewed absolutely 0 records from Laura's PCP, correct?
I don't know who her PCP is.
Well, that's a problem. Wouldn't you have wanted to talk to her PCP and see what drug she was on?
I saw what drug she was on from Barrow.
No, you saw what drug she was on from a neurologist that she had telemed visits with. You didn't request, doctor, records from her PCP, correct?
I did not.
And you would agree that, thank you. You would agree that it would have been helpful had you reviewed her historic gynecological records, correct? Correct?
The testing of her, whether she was pregnant or not, had nothing to do with her gynecological
You
records.
have no idea whether or not she had elevated HCG in her system in the years before with any of the other litigation, do you?
The fact that she had a negative HCG at the end of her pregnancy tells me that she didn't have familial HCG in her system.
Okay, doctor, let's really quickly talk about other things that could have caused Laura's HCG to be elevated. As a physician and a scientist, you would agree that HCG could be elevated due to pituitary gland issues, correct?
Yes.
It could be elevated due to cancer, correct?
Yes.
Ovarian cysts.
Depending on if it was cancer.
And you're aware that Dr. Yee and Dr. Chan both provided medical record, well, both indicated that Laura had ovarian cancer.
I saw those records. I didn't.
I'll move on. Let's go back. It could be elevated HCG could be caused by weight loss drugs.
I'm not aware of weight loss, but there are drugs that can alter HCG results.
Let's talk about that a little bit more. How about anxiety medications?
Yes.
How about antidepressants?
Yes.
And you have no idea whether or not Laura was on any of those medications because you didn't review her historic medical records other than what was provided to you by telemed at Barrows, correct?
I saw that she was on some of those medicines.
What medicines?
The anti-anxiety medicines.
An anti-anxiety medicine that you just said could elevate her HCG. Last, doctor. IVF drugs also cause escalated HCG, do they not?
Certain types.
Laura could have been on Novarel or Pregin, correct? Pregin.
I saw no records of that, and there would be no reason why, if she was pregnant, that she'd be on those.
One last question, doctor. The antipsychotic clozapine causes elevated HCG, does it not?
It's been reported to.
Thank you, Douche.
All right, redirect.
One question, Dr. Medchill, regarding the potential of some issue other than pregnancy being the source of Laura's HCG in her blood. Are you aware that after November 14th, or on November 14th, she tested negative twice?
Yes.
If Laura had drugs or tumors or cysts or anything else that was causing an elevated HCG level, would she have tested negative for pregnancy twice on November 14th?
No, it would have still been positive.
That's it.
Okay, before you sit down, doctor, I just have a few questions. So you said that HCG requires a prescription, correct?
The injection, yes.
Okay. Does Planned Parenthood have the authorization to write those prescriptions, as far as you know, in Arizona anyway?
I can't imagine any reason why they would. It's a drug that's used to induce ovulation, so it's used in infertility patients.
Okay.
Planned Parenthood doesn't normally do infertility.
I understand, but that wasn't my question. My question was, are the medical doctors there able to write a prescription for it if they chose to, if they deemed it medically necessary?
Yes.
Okay. Did you review either the Planned Parenthood records from Mission Viejo or Los Angeles?
No.
Okay. Follow up to the court's questions.
Nothing. Thank you, Judge.
Follow up to court's questions. Thank you, doctor. You can step down.
Isn't he a hoot?
I love that the judge can follow up with some questions because she
She's
just
on.
totally shut him the fuck down at that moment.
Yeah. You're not answering my question. We can skip Dr. Dean's. Who's next in this?
How much of this can we actually skip entirely?
Oh, we can stop here. Do you want to give us a robot report? Have you had enough of this torture?
I'm not. I don't. What's the robots gonna say at this point?
That douche canoe is out of his mind, and it's just more of the same.
Well, I think that kind of aligns to the TLDR that it actually sent me.
Is it really? Am I that good?
Well, he keeps reiterating that, like this the candor argument.
Yeah, now we're going in circles about candor. I didn't see it as interesting. What I saw of it, at least. I would rather read some Medium blogs than read all of that drivel.
It's more First Amendment nonsense. I'm really trying to synthesize what it came up with, which was halfway intelligent, but 5 F-bombs in 3 sentences in a post about duty of candor. That just doesn't align.
I don't know. I don't know what he's going.
This is all just in the same drawer as April's like bar case is officially over sort of announcement nonsense, and the whole defense. Why didn't you check? Is essentially dinner at 40,000 feet.
The bar case is not over because they haven't had the hearing yet.
Yeah. But that doesn't stop him from being delusional on his fucking blog, because that's what he
No,
does.
of course not. Because this is par for the course. You know, so swing your golf club in the direction.
Yeah. I'm not and fueled by some argumentative conversations with my friendly robots. I will not currently opine on whether or not the image that was posted on said blog was of the missus.
I believe it to be true because I've seen other.
You can believe whatever you would like.
Yeah. As I recall, I think there was a bikini picture on a boat that was sort of a drone shot at one point in someone's defunct YouTube channel. I think that's where I recall seeing a similar looking. We don't see the face quite as clearly as the reflection on the glass, but
the reflection is the person that was poorly attempted to have been redacted.
Yeah.
So
when I saw that,
zoom in.
Hello,
zoom in.
Hello. You need more than a meme face on just the main face. I can see.
You're stupid if you think that just like posting a stupid emoji on top of a face. Like, look at the rest of the image, you dumbass. But that is
Llama, David. But
so yeah, look at it's very clearly someone, but is it who? And the thing is like what Claude pushed back on pretty heavily was that's like his wife is not a public figure, so there's not a lot of imagery of her, and so it couldn't.
Yeah, Claude is not a you, at least as far as we could know.
It's it, just like ChatGPT isn't it. Could not definitively say that it was not the wife. They're the missus. But
yeah, but
there has
I'm
to be some corollary.
Because of the circumstances in which that image was taken, which he divulges in said blog. This is where details are important. Why you can't necessarily rely on summaries for all the information. And because chat is actually asking the question, we have to. Let me bring this up a little bit. So this comes from a certain Douche Canoe Esquire blog. Oh, look, we've moved the needle, folks. Mike's fundraiser has gone up to 82,931. Bravo! Where's? Oh, damn it! Where's my buttons? I can't see through the stupid microphone. Claps for moving the needle. Those of you who've participated, thank you for the contributions. No more clapping.
Yes. Keep it going.
Yes.
Fuck
by
her.
all means.
Fuck this whole process.
I think we'll get it there.
Happen.
And hopefully by the time we get to Llama's fundraiser, I would love to see it push over the edge. And as Bacon said earlier today, Mike, we don't care if you use it on cocaine and strippers.
Yeah. Do it.
We don't care.
Yeah,
do what you got to do. But give her help.
And look, there's no shade on your current relationship structure if you want to go and do like hookers and blow, like GTA 6 style level, fuck off.
That's very 80s.
I won't judge you. Echoes might clutch his pearls because he's known to do that, but I will not judge you for your choices.
I'm going to have to get some real pearls. I mean, I've got to do some shopping.
Yeah,
so to answer the question in chat, who the hell are we talking about in reference to Claude A and an undisclosed woman? It comes back to Douche Canoe Esquire. And this is his latest blog from, when was it? The 11th? So, a few days ago.
Yeah.
And he posted some images and talked about some stuff. And he published it publicly.
Fucking idiot.
He talks about being what is the whole thing of this post? Can you summarize the first chunk of it or something?
Let me see.
And it's after 10.
It's after 10. So the two latest blog posts.
He does make a dig at Woodnick. Talk about Greg Woodnick likes to cross-dress wearing ladies' lingerie. Does this mean that this fact is out?
Well, okay. That's so classic.
Trust David to run to some homophobia or transphobia or whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah, that's all he's got, right? So whatever.
There's nothing left. There's nothing left.
But he goes on to try and go on about ER 3.3, about candor duties. He plugs his request for judicial notice, and
he talks about Trump.
Continues to sort of wank about all the things. Anonymous Twitter posts and stuff which aren't evidence. It came out. Okay, yeah, fine. This hoax Trump juror Facebook post, whatever. He was on a plane, immediately post trial, which was like 3 weeks before his mom's 80th. Okay, fine. Parents age, etc. It's that's part of life.
Okay, that's where the picture comes in. So right after the trial, that's those of us know. Let's see. And he talks about a couple issues about social media and evidence. I'll summarize further, and I'll pick up what he says here. This comes from the archive. This is the archive capture, folks. So you can look this up on the archive if you desperately.
It's still live on the internet, by the way.
It's still current. But, because someone likes to copyright strike people for no damn good reason, we like to pull it from the archive because, it's archived. And this is picking up at issue 2. If you've been following this case closely, maybe I should use a Douche Canoe voice. Do I have one?
I don't know. Do you?
What can we do here? How about this one? This one's obnoxious. If you've been following this case that closely, you know where I was immediately after the trial. I was sitting at my desk reading every post on social media looking for clues like this. No. I was on a plane heading to Europe for a 3-week vacation to celebrate my mom's 80th birthday. I left immediately after the trial, went home to finish packing, then went to the airport and flew 10 hours from PHX to LHR. That's London Heathrow, for those of you who don't know. And those of you who know enough about this case know. Yes, I sound like I'm on an AM radio because that's the point.
Yeah, whatever. That's not convincing. But you do you. This is your show. Have fun.
Yeah. Mrs. I don't want to call her Douche Canoe because I don't think that's fair to her. She's probably more decent of a person than he is, but that's my opinion. Hopefully,
maybe, but that's yet to be proven.
I was not watching or seeing any of this stuff. I was on vacation, relaxing and not thinking about any of this. And then we have this picture of British Airways dinner for two at 40,000 feet, he says. And we see a person, we see an AI face, and then we see a very clear reflection of that face in the window because she's sitting next to.
You did a terrible, terrible job of protecting that.
So there's no anonymity here. Her face is right there in the reflection. Well done, David. Well done.
Yeah, but
David,
to Claude's credit, it's like, okay, fine, it's not that anonymous, but it's not clear evidence that this is a person relevant to the case.
No, it's not a person relevant to the case because it's supposedly this Mrs.
What? But there's no corollary to that is being the alleged wife.
Going on a family vacation would suggest otherwise.
Whose family vacation? That could be his mom. That could be somebody else.
Going for mom's birthday. But because the Mrs. is a Brit, it stands to reason that going to the UK and having dinner for two, unless this is,
Look, you're welcome to extrapolate whatever you want out of that. I can't, I'm not gonna die on that hill at this moment. I need some evidence that whomever is in this photo in the reflection actually represents the actual Mrs. G, and then we can go there. But I'm not gonna put that out there at this moment.
Fine. I'll look at this from the other side. If it's
fine,
who's the lady friend we're having dinner for two with on the airplane?
Look, she could be his mom for all I know. I don't know. Nobody.
An 80-year-old. Actually, we know
prove
what
it.
Looks like.
Prove it, Echoes. Find a fucking photo that's going to match the reflection that is Mrs. Gingras.
I will bet the internet has beat me to that one somewhere. But we know what mom looks like.
You send me that photo or those things, and I'll send the robots after them make it correlate.
I don't think we need to send robots after her, but I
will. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I just let's make the connection. But until then, I am not going to. I'm not going to put Jeep Daddy cred on the line to say that is Mrs. G.
Okay. Let me clarify for Robin in chat. This picture is dated 2024, the day after Owens v. Eckert trial concluded. This is when David was going on his cruise in Europe. So this is not current. Okay. So let's be clear about that. Yes, we know that, at least that's been alleged that the Mrs. has fled back to the UK, according to David, as I recall, to help her mother. So that was how many months ago was that? That was between 2004 and now. So, and as Robin says, oh yes, no, this is not the young niece. If I zoom in a little further, I would say this lady is well in her 40s, if not early 50s. She has very clear blonde hair, a little longer shoulder length, sort of mid-shoulder length hair, very straight blonde hair. This to me looks like the woman.
And look at the hands. Zoom
Yes.
in on the hands.
This looks like the woman who was in a bikini on David's boat before he
that's
sold
not a
it.
young woman.
So I believe this is her. If I find evidence, well, that's a different matter.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks very sort of intimate. It's very tight in those airplanes. Even
Look,
for
this isn't Cheap Daddy being jealous of said, set up there on BA like they do a fancy first class. Not gonna lie,
I wouldn't know. I've never done it.
I've flown Delta One. I have flown plenty of delightful experiences on flights. So this isn't Jeep Daddy being jealous of that. I'm just merely not going to speculate that this is either like whomever that is, because I can't correlate it. I can't prove it. So I'm not going to sit here and speculate that it is a certain person or not at this moment.
And because
I
we know
will
what,
happily stand corrected.
yeah, that's fine. I was just I was sort of flabbergasted that he would do such a terrible job.
He's
that's
not
even
clearly
fun.
paying attention to the reflection. Like, come on. If you're actually paying attention and trying to do the thing, no, you don't. Like, you're being sloppy. This is slop. This is so slop.
Yeah, it was the first thing I saw. I did see the person with the fake face. I went, "Oh my god, there's a reflection." That was the first thing I saw. Maybe that's my nose.
Well, it is very clear that's like whomever, like if Jen Grass was the one to like put the emoji on the face right there. If you were smart, SMRT smart, you would have done the same thing in the reflection, but you fucked that one up.
Oops. Too late.
So
The internet's got it. No one's going to do anything. There's nothing to do. But I'm sure a number of people are curious who the other half, probably the better half, might be. But it's like the poor woman. If the rumors are true that maybe she's left him. I mean, supposedly he doesn't wear his wedding ring anymore. I'd say hopefully she's in a happier place if that's all true. Again, that's speculation. Because with this guy going down in flames, I don't think you want to be anywhere near it. He's selling the house. God knows where he's going to go. I think the whole world came apart during this case, and that's been sort of on the down low.
That's his own goddamn fault.
To quote my other friends who are like paranoid, that's my First Amendment protected opinion. We're saying that now on Twitter, and we were making a joke. I was making a joke with Rogue Mama, who appears on other channels and moderates other channels. We were making jokes like, it's sad we even have to say that on a Twitter post anymore. It's our First Amendment protected opinion. Like, yeah, isn't it though? It's gross. So, there it is. It's like, if you're gonna do the job,
and to Ruben, yes, I could absolutely take that image or adjust it and focus in on the reflection and try and derive who that is. I did consider that earlier when I was when Echoes like started trying to like fuck with me on this. I was trying to convince my robot friends that was actually a reflection, and the person in the reflection wasn't the second person that was having dinner.
I hope she had a napkin lady slip her a note saying, "You need to get away from this guy. His thing with Laura Owens is going to drag you down with him. Get away, run." I hope she had her own napkin lady is what I hope.
Maybe. I mean, at this point, I want a napkin. I want a napkin boy. I don't need a house boy. I'll have just a napkin boy, and they can like make sure that I have plenty of napkins available for me.
Yeah, and as Amy says, who cares that much though? Well, I mean, if
in the end,
He should. He's doxing her, the dumbass.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna lazily put on an anime picture, but not even pay attention to the fact that she's clearly visible in the reflection of the glass, it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
That's lazy.
Yeah,
it's for. I would expect,
and there's no reason. There is no reason in the totality of this post that we needed to put a picture of her there. It doesn't need to be there. Period. It's like, oh, but this is like his sort of brag post. We were having dinner at 40,000 feet on British Airways.
Oh yeah, okay. Look at us. How impressive are
that
we?
$40,000 retainer I got from Laura Owens, and we're going on a nice trip, and we're going to have dinner for two on the airplane.
That $40,000 on a credit card that will literally never clear or be paid off. But
yeah,
that
I've broken you.
It's all just fake. It's all for stage.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
All of it is performative. He's performative. Yeah. Laura's performative. The entire family's performative. It's all a big show.
Yeah,
and it's all bullshit. And that's, I mean, really, that's the TLDR of the everything. Really, I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
Cecily Cheese. Yeah. Oh, why are we talking about her? Only because it was interesting. He's just bragging that he was flying first class. Act like you've been there before, Dave. Yes, that's exactly it. I was my thing again. My thing was flabbergasted because it's like she's not he didn't really. What? He didn't really cover her up. It's like, well, okay, we got the main part, but it's like it was lazy. It was lazy so he could brag.
Yeah,
it's like,
this is all it is. It's just posturing. It's just
lady deserves better than to be done dirty like this. It's like,
whomever that actually is being done a disservice.
And we, you know what? Never mind her. I want to see. Is there what? Is this dessert? Is this what's going on the plates here? I don't think we can tell. What is that?
Well, the fact that it's back to back is kind of interesting because when I flew Delta One to a couple different destinations, there was no back to back facing. Everybody was in their own pods.
Oh, you know, this kind of sort of looked like that, but I wasn't quite sure what was going on. Because I was thinking, well, is this just the dinner car on the plane? Where is this? It doesn't. You can't recline. I don't know. I don't understand it.
It's probably a lay flat situation, but I don't know. Like where does the second person sit? Because there's not a lot of room on these planes.
No.
Even in a first class cabin like this, in Delta One, it's like there's one pod on. It's 1 by 2 by 1. So you have on the windows, you have one pod, and it's like this big enclosure. And then in the middle, where it's the 2, it's like you don't sit like this. You kind of sit adjacent. Like I don't. How do you do the back to back where there's table for 2 thing? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
What else are you gonna fuck me with here?
How about we round this off with kind of his last little parting salvo here at the end of this thing? At the end of the day, I know non-lawyers and JFC folks believe whatever feels right to them. That's fine.
Christ almighty.
If you think watching a TV show about doctors qualifies you to perform brain surgery, we have very different views of our round world. No, we aren't in our fifis. This isn't about our fifis because most of us read the documents, right? We look at the evidence, we look at the facts of the case, we look at the documents, and we reach our own conclusions. I would say if there's anybody relying on their fifis here, it's, oh, Laura fifis that she was pregnant. Oh, she's been so wronged by the world. Oh, Laura's fifis. Oh, and I, as her attorney, Douche Canoe Esquire. Oh, I fifi for her, so let's just have our fifis together.
Yeah. What? Yeah. It's.
Yeah. And as no thanks, Kay says, how come we're always right? I mean, really.
It's because we're not as delusional as the rest of the players in this particular saga, in this universe, as the worst of it that have drunk all the Kool-Aid.
Amy says, like Big Tits shirt said today, are we talking about Tiff? Oh dear, poor Tiff. That's great. They were talking about the tatas on Megan's stream, so that's okay.
Oh.
Megan put on her Boobalicious shirt too partway through the deep plunging neckline.
I see.
Megan's got super tits, she says it herself. So there's that. Basically,
well, that wouldn't capture my attention, but I mean, it's not personal at all. Just
And Danny says
that wouldn't do it for me. But if Omar decided to show up in nothing but his boxer briefs, then maybe I would be interested. But okay,
Omar was on a little bit earlier. He's getting the scruff going, and I am 100% here for that.
Well, you are, but I know you can't. Maybe I don't know. I might have a different opinion about that.
And he had the undone tie and the slightly unbuttoned shirt, so it's like he must have done some.
Maybe I need to view this and judge it independently of my pre-selected preferences.
I will say he's definitely got a head start on me in the salt and pepper department, but that's okay.
Yeah, well, I could probably catch up, but
yeah, it's fine. It works for him too. Did Jeep Daddy hear about the tie? Which tie?
What tie?
No thanks. You've got to give him a little more than just
say more. Say more.
I was watching it earlier, but I didn't bring it up. I could have had it queued, but he wasn't on very long. I think Omar was busy, but he popped in. There were a lot of people that popped in and out. Even Nick Starro, all the way from Sweden. Rachel Juarez was on. I don't know if Steve.
You're more in this universe than you initially proclaimed that you were.
I'm very plugged in.
You just need to find a way to elevate the cubbyhole.
I just don't feel entitled enough to go chasing after people and say, hey, let's talk about this. I don't have a lot of people. And so, I think there comes a time where it's like, okay, I'm not there yet where I can just go ask people stuff. At least, that's kind of like my own imposter syndrome thing with all of this. Like, I can't go ask Megan Fox for anything. That's crazy. She'll just say, who the hell are you? You're just some idiot with a beard and a cubbyhole. Get the fuck away from me.
Okay. So, look, no thanks, MK clarified, and thank you for that. I would be more interested if Omar were to auction off his
drawers.
Yes.
This might end up getting back to him, so be careful.
I don't care.
He might. I saw another comic. What was that guy's name? He was like right in front of the entire audience. He was auctioning off his drawers, and another like $500. It's like, I'll sell my jockey drawers for $500.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it.
Hi, Omar. If you're listening to this,
Omar, poor Omar.
It did make an offer. Okay, that's all I'm going to say.
Make an offer. Are you going to buy it? Never mind.
If there's certain marks or things
I'm not
in the
listening.
front that might have a thing. I just
listening. Not listening.
Again, Echoes, stop clutching your fucking pearl. Stop it. Stop clutching your pearls, okay?
Oh my God.
Make me an offer for a certain,
for his unmentionable.
I want to see. Let me see what you got.
Daddy wants to know a day.
That's what I'm saying.
Lord, I'm so embarrassed.
Okay. I've thoroughly embarrassed myself already. I don't give a shit.
No, you
just fine. Make your best offer, girl. Okay.
I don't know what Megan thinks of me, but I think the world of Megan. She's a hoot.
Megan is amazing.
Megan would fit perfectly in the gap between me and my sister. There's a pretty wide expanse that I have to fill in there. So, I'll fight Dave Neal for adopting Megan. It's like, oh, let's see what those skinny jeans and long wavy surfer boy hair have. Well, let's come on, let's go, let's go.
Yeah.
Fight you for Megan.
I am bribable.
He'd whoop my ass.
Echoes is also bribable. For the record, he is also bribable. Sometimes it comes in the form of chocolate. Other times it comes in the form of other things.
That's true. Everyone's got their price.
Everybody has their price.
Yeah, it's true. Totally true. Danny says, "Oh, thank you, Danny. For what it's worth, you're on the JFC radar on X these days. I used to have to tell them every time you went live, and now they've got you without me reminding them." Yeah, it's very nice of at least the at Clayton Justice who's been doing that. I think I know who it might be, and Lord love them. But I know that I'm also kind of digging my toes into the girls' club a little bit because there's a lot of ladies on this story, rightfully so, and the ladies see through the bullshit right away. But I know that,
as we discussed with Llama earlier, I don't want to give a quick shout out to Cest. I'm sorry you're not feeling well.
Oh dear.
Please take care of yourself. Get some good rest. Hydrate. I don't know what's going on, but hydrate. Take care of yourself.
Yeah,
that's way more important than almost anything. So yeah, speedy recovery. I hope everything goes okay.
Yeah, hopefully it's not a big deal. Ugh.
Yeah.
I hate sick of any kind. It just I get crazy.
I look. In the end, I'm still a dude, and I don't do sick well, so I understand.
Amy also says the Glare took off his shirt in a 12-hour Karen Reed fundraiser stream. Oh my God, who's the Glare? I don't know who that is.
Who's
Might have to do some research later. Several thousand for sure. Yeah, see, people will buy clothes. I don't know why. It's a thing. It's a thing.
I'll give Omar $20 for his drawers that he may or may not have made a mess in. That's fine.
They probably cost more than that.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Like I said, Omar, make an offer.
Sure. Danny also says Flux.
And be descriptive.
Sure. Flux made a good point the other day. That Bacon discovering the case reminds me of when Dave was introducing Meg into it way back when. Yeah, there was a lot of new energy, and the energy of discovery is quite something when you see these people going, oh my God, what did she just say? She did not. Yes, she did. What did David just say? Oh my God, he did not. Yes, he did. That's the kind of thing with this craziness.
This universe is so crazy. I can't. I'm not even sure Claude can keep up with all the things. That's
no. What I would like Claude to do is be like always on the lookout, and when something new pops up, okay, he's just posted something else. Here's the summary. Would you like to go to the full text? Same thing with Laura. I would just like it to all be a big funnel.
Well, as I told you the other night, I have a sources file that actually has Dipshit's blog and LO the crazy bitch. Like it's all sourced. So I can kind of like prod Claude to do the thing.
Can Claude do it without being prompted? Or do you have to kick him?
I think I can create some routines and have it notify me, but do I really want to spend my cycles on that? Because that does cost after a while.
Server time costs money.
It does.
Megan Lowe changed into booby shirts today. Things get crazy. Yeah, they sure did. Yeah, the girls of the girls were out on that stream.
The girls were out.
Yes, even Bacon said, "Hey, this is like the only thing I've got left to sell." After 2 kids, this is like the only thing I've got left to sell. It's like, girl, work what you got to work with. Nobody wants to see
sometimes the gays are all about it's all like they'll never tell you, but what you see is all balls. That's not the other thing.
That's true.
Just gonna put that out there. That's what it
Said she was
is.
topless, but I'm not sure. You never know with that Schnitzel. You never know.
You
Maybe
never know.
someday we'll see Schnitzel in the flesh, so to speak. Not necessarily topless, but at least a face to go with the name once somebody is hopefully behind bars. Let's not. Let's walk on wood a
Yeah,
little bit.
you know, I don't know.
I would not blame Schnitzel if she decided to stay anonymous throughout even the end of it. I wouldn't blame her.
And honestly, Schnitzel, if you're listening, good for you for retaining excellent operational security
Schnitzel will succeed where we all
as a cybersecurity professional. Good job.
Yeah, see the rest of us. Oh, look, our faces are there. Oh, look, our voices are there. I mean, Schnitzel's voice.
Yeah.
But that's
Really, if you really wanted to like decompose whatever's going on, you could figure out who I am. You could figure out who Echoes is. But
and I know there's a couple people who do know who Schnitzel is. I do know that exists, but good for them. They are doing well at keeping that secret as she prefers, which is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Amy says, I just try to imagine what all of your real names are. Never mind.
Keep trying.
You know what? I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. I'm not going to take that as a challenge. There we go.
No, me either.
Yeah, I don't know. Would it surprise anybody? Maybe not.
There's a couple of my IRL friends that I've shared the link to Echoes' channel with, mostly for entertainment purposes. Again, I hope that the person that I sent that to tonight doesn't think less of me. Because
are they going to start doxing? Is that what's going to happen?
No, he's not going to start doxing. I just think he may or may not want to actually interact with me in the future because he's like, the fuck's wrong with you? Like, you're a crazy dude.
What are you talking about this crazy stuff with that weird bearded dude for? This is weird.
Well, I can easily write you off, but like,
oh, I know.
I still want to like go and hang out with him, and I don't know. I just okay. I don't want to say anymore because I feel like I'm gonna like put my foot straight down my throat.
Amy says, Jeep Daddy is John David. I mean, duh.
I
like that. Hey, that's a good clothing label too. John David.
Oh my God, that would be an amazing label, wouldn't it?
What was our other trademark? Shoot. Nurse GPT. What did I come up with? Damn it, I forgot.
Oh God.
Oh well.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to be my own replay crew and find out. I can't. I just shit. I can't. Oh, Lordy.
Well, it's not like it's past bedtime or anything. Jesus.
Oh yeah, for both of us. But
Amy says, "How long have we known each other?" An eternity, Amy. Eternity. More than a decade. Feels like forever.
Has it been 15 years?
Probably. It's been a while.
I feel like it's at least been that long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Echoes and I go back.
Yeah, a little ways.
A little bit.
Not all the way back to childhood, but I don't think there's many people. There may be some. we're childhood friends. Oh, hey, brother. Some people drag their
I have very, very few people I know from like my high school time, but the Echoes and I have trauma bonded over many a thing.
There's a lot of trauma bond with Laura Owens, isn't there?
Yes, but
in different ways, though.
But not just because. To be clear, you and I had bonded long before LO showed up in this zeitgeist. We know each other from other ventures and common interests, of course, like the Mormon background, etc. So to the audience and Amy's query. We know each other way better than a lot of people know their comment. Like I've said it before on a live stream. I'll say it again. Echoes, I would consider him family. We're that we are. I know. 80s crowd. But we've known each other well, and I would. Yeah, he's somebody who's like within that close in ring that I don't know what life would be without him in my life.
Isn't he sweet?
Occasionally, but don't let it get out.
We need to find him a significant other, just because.
Maybe.
Just for that.
Maybe.
Just for that. At which time I'll go shopping for one myself, but they seem to be a hard hot commodity in short supply these days. At least quality people.
Yeah.
Although
Yes.
I think Marcus is going to stalk me until he marries me.
I keep chasing after twink number one. You failed me on twink number one.
No, that'll never happen.
Twink number two is also
I told you that wasn't gonna happen either.
That's an issue. Twink number three is like I don't even know what to do with that. But Mike, I'll send you some text on the side after we're done with this live stream of they're not twinks. I'm going to challenge your notion of what I'm into.
Challenge accepted.
Because they're older than I am.
Oh, that happens.
It does.
It happens. Sometimes it can work too. It just depends.
Yeah, it might. But yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying. Sometimes the ginger effect has a
ginger.
thing.
Oh, ginger. But not gingeras.
Oh God, no. Like
not close enough.
Look, I'm very given. Okay, it's gonna sound terrible. I'm glad this is at the end of the stream. Maybe you'll just edit it out. There's part of me that wants to know just what he is packing because I want to see if it aligns to his ego.
I don't want to know.
I do because I'm that level of I'm that level.
You're that level of petty.
Yes. Petty and also just show me all the dick.
Do I even want to opine further? My opinion is that we're overcompensating.
Well, yes, but I just like a roadside way station. I want an inspection station. I'm like, okay, really? Let's see. Show me what you've got.
Demonstrate some things.
Show me what you've actually got, because if you're gonna go like this, let's go. Okay, let's do it.
Just drop trow and
just
show
off.
it.
Just do it. Yeah. So, but that's how lewd I actually am.
People out of nowhere need to,
and why I actually belong in the balcony. Okay, this is why I command the balcony, because I'm that level of dirty old man.
Oh no, we've gotten so far off the rails that Tony is door dashing Wendy's.
Oh
dear.
Well, they have some of the best fries.
I'm okay with those fries. Well, I mean, my favorite thing at Wendy's is the little Baconator, not the big one, the little one, and some fries. What I like the most about Wendy's is I can get the sugar-free beverages. That makes me happy. That fancy Coke Freestyle machine with the no sugar everything. It's like,
yeah,
my house. I need one of these machines.
Those are at Corporate Daddy's offices from time to time.
That doesn't surprise me. I love it. I want it to be a bigger deal.
I very much enjoyed Diet Barks root beer and also Diet Ginger Ale.
I run right to the no sugar lemonade and Minute Maid. Usually without bubbles, because I'm I'm fussy with bubbles.
You're fussy with everything.
I know. That's just my lot in life. I can't help it.
Yeah. You could, but you're just a fussy bitch. So
I know. Well, this is what happens when you learn you're a miracle baby. It's like, oh, I'm special.
Yeah. Miracle baby. Oh, I see you're elevating yourself to a new status. Fine.
No. Legitimate. Yeah. Supposedly, mom wasn't able to have kids after number 1.
Okay.
That's why there's a 7+ year gap between me and my sister. I was surprised that they weren't expecting.
Wow, so your dad's pullout game was about as good as my dad's pullout game?
I don't know.
Okay.
No, it wasn't that. As I recall the story, if I've got it right in my head, and maybe I can get more details at some point, was that after my sister was on the earth, shall we say, I want to say that my mother had cervical cancer, and she was told, "You'll never have kids. You've got one. Grateful for that."
All right.
That's what I recall the story being. I'm not sure if that's 100% accurate, but that's what I remember. So 7 years and a little bit of time go by, and it's like, oh, and the Mormon side of the story. Oh, good. Thanks for taking that off. Is that
I figure we were kind of done with that part of it.
Yeah, we're done with that. And Mike is still at 82,931. Thanks again for those of you who've donated. And if you still wish to do so, you may. If you do not wish to donate to Mike,
seriously,
be sure to share it around.
It's up in that corner over there.
Be sure to
Echoes can't figure out what side is left or right, but it's over there.
I just looked at the stream and it inverts. So what I see in the studio is even different for what hits YouTube, which it hurts my head.
That's why I have it on my big screen up there.
So you can do this.
No, it's on the other side. Stop pointing over there. Point over there. No, point over by your salty shirt.
Oh, that one.
Yes.
I was pointing at the GoFundMe.
It's up there. It's up there.
The GoFundMe QR code. Salty shirt's there.
Your QR code is on the other side. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
See, this is why it's a problem. Because
God damn it.
Right there. That's where it is above my head in the studio.
That's fake news.
I should sue StreamYard, shouldn't I? Just because that. Okay. Anyhow, back to finishing the story.
Yeah. So, the QR code's on the screen. Just fucking scan it and give to the cause. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Finally, you're pointing to the fucking right spot. Jesus, Mary, and fucking hopsketching Christ. Okay. That's where it is.
Damn you, StreamYard. Oh, I wonder if I can change that somehow. Anyhow, so after my sister's like a toddler, and they get sealed as a family because my dad was
that's what we do. Yeah.
The rest of the story goes that in the temple, after they all got sealed as the 3-member family they were at the time, the temple president came to them and had a conversation, and my toddler sister, as she was at that time, I want some brothers. So I was the first of what was perceived to be a Mormon temple miracle.
Oh, okay.
So that's the short story. Have I not told you that story before?
Not really, no.
Oh, okay. Well, now you know. And so does the rest of the internet. Oh, you said some sacred things outside the temple. So what?
I mean, if you really want to piss them off, you tell them your temple name.
I don't even remember it. I forgot it like the day it happened. Because I didn't realize it was a thing. Oh, you're supposed to remember this stupid name forever. And then every time you go through, it's like everyone that went through that day.
Do you remember your temple wife's temple name?
I never had a temple wife.
Oh, did you not get sealed?
No, we got married at the job.
I remember, but I can't remember. I thought you got actually. You never got sealed at the?
She was not a member. She was not a member.
Oh, okay.
Nope. She was just a school acquaintance. Yeah. We were in the same department
She's
together.
Like, you're supposed to know hers, but she's not supposed to know yours because you're supposed to call out to her.
Yes, you have to bring her through. That's correct. No thanks. Case, is that like a confirmation name in Catholicism? Kind of.
Sort of. Yeah.
But for Mormons, it's far more sacred. It's like, anything that happens in the Mormon temple, you're never supposed to talk about. What happens in the temple stays in the temple, and it can never leave the temple. Ever. No, I've had a lot of funny temple conversations with people once we got over it. Even the first weird time when I went through when they touched you while you're naked in the temple.
Oh yeah, the washing of the loins.
That was awkward.
I never went through that, and I'm kind of glad
You know
that
what?
I didn't.
Maybe I
Honestly,
just need to put that on my tally bar of being sexually assaulted more than once in my life.
yeah. I mean, it might
Really?
qualify.
I think it would, because naked as a jaybird, you had the heavy piece of fabric over you that was open in the sides. They reach and grab inside your inner thigh and bless your loins.
Yep.
I kind of blocked some of it out. I can't remember if he touched anything else down there. It was
There's a couple of YouTube videos out there you can figure it out.
Well, I've heard some Provo temple stories of very attractive men doing initiatories. I'm like, why didn't I get that lucky?
I know, right?
Yeah, I think someone we know who lives in this area who has such a temple experience talks about how embarrassing it was to go, full stiff. I'm like, at least you had
that's what you would do. That's great. Yeah, that's totally fine.
I'm jealous of that one. You didn't have some dirty old man touching you. It's like it's 80 and I bless your loins that they may be fruitful.
But don't think there's some people who are into
no, this
gentlemen
was
of a certain vintage.
I don't care relationship wise. This was not relationship wise. This was a man in power and authority who touched you naked that you did not give consent to prior. I consider that assault.
Supposedly didn't give consent.
No, you do not get consent. They don't tell you what happens in there before you do it. That is not rendering consent.
To our rational brains, correct. But think about it from the religious indoctrination perspective. Like you are consenting to enter the temple and to go do the ritual. Therefore, you are kind of consenting to whatever that might mean.
That's what dirty, abusive cults do.
I understand that, but that's the thing. That's the.
But I'm not giving
it. Echoes. You have to get in their fucking head and understand that that's where they're at.
No, I know that's where they're at, but
yes,
fuck them. Fuck them and they're dirty.
Yes, I don't disagree with you, but that's how they justify that.
I know. Just like Joseph Smith justified pedophilia.
Of course. Yeah. Oh, your 14-year-old daughter needs to be married to me because I'm the supposed prophet from God, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm going to fuck her. Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Gross. Let's not digress to that one. Maybe we better end this one now before it goes any further.
Look, this is your show. I don't give a shit. I'll keep ranting against that. But as a quick reminder, over there, click the QR code. Please, like $5 matters. Don't give it to us. Give it to the cause. That's what we're here for. Happy birthday, Laura Owens. I hope you age terribly. Fuck you.
Oh God. Well, Mother Pugger's asking the questions now. Oh dear, see what I've started. Before they changed it, yes, they did. Before 2005, you got buck ass naked. They gave you the initiatory, which is a bunch of naked body part touching before you receive the magic Mormon underwear. Again, this is before 2005 when they changed it. When I went through the temple, it was 2001. So it was 4 years before they made that, because people were getting tired of being like fondled by old men. It was just icky. Do you blame them? No, of course not. So they made those changes. So, but yeah, I'm old enough where I went through it was before they had already changed the blood oaths a couple years prior. So they stopped
the whole slit,
the whole Masonic stuff that I think even Masonic stuff has changed since then. Oh, I will never divulge the secrets in the Mormon temple, or I'll slit myself here, there, and disembowel myself. It's like, come on.
You had to literally do the motion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was all part of the endowment ceremony.
Yeah.
Now it's just a movie you go and watch that tells the creation story, and you get the secret Masonically based handshakes with secret phrases and blah 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 blah.
Yeah. And yes, there
wore
it's
them, been there,
real.
done that. Hard pass.
It's real. Yes, Amy.
Yeah, it is real, sadly.
It's
They
real.
don't
And
think
you
of it
have
like
to have the
they're-
little special membership card in order to go to the store and buy it.
and you're paying the church money for their personally produced magic Mormon underwear. Now they don't the garment lore and all of the faith promoting stories of if you wear it faithfully, it'll be a protection to you in this troubled world. Those are starting to dwindle. But people who've been in Mormonism long enough, they still remember those stories of you have to be worthy, they will protect you, and now it's just sort of like, well, it's more spiritual protection now. But you can go back into the history of Mormonism and all the public discourses of
I was raised on the version of this that if you wore the garments, that if you were in like a house fire or something, that like literally the parts that were not of your body that weren't covered by the garments were
won't be burned
perfectly fine, but everything else would be like third degree burns or like the most serious or whatever. Like that's the sort of lore that revolved around the garments of like that's God's armor and it's going to protect you, and it's like the most critical spots, including like your chest and your junk and whatever, but like your legs would be burned to fuck, but your balls will be fine.
Sure. Mother
That literally, that's what they would tell us.
Pugger says, wait, there used to be a blood oath? Yes. How have I never heard of it? Because it's changed. They've taken it out.
Yeah.
They pulled that out in the 90s. I forget exactly when, maybe 96 or somewhere right around there. So members who went through in that time period before they changed it, they know about those things.
Oh, yeah.
It's changed, so it's not there. So this is one of the dichotomies Mormonism likes to introduce, is because it's constantly changing. There's always constant disagreements of what's current. So the older people will say, well, this is how we got taught it. And then the younger ones will say, well, that never happened. I was never taught that. And it becomes this sort of disparity of consistency that Mormonism relies on to ensnare new and unsuspecting victims to fall prey to its schemes.
The culture of evolution within Mormonism even extends to like they've within the last few weeks have, I don't know, Echoes, I don't know if you even know this, but they have changed the names of the young women's program.
Yep, I know.
They're
stupid.
Yeah, it's completely ridiculous.
It's constantly changing because it has to.
Inspiration, whatever. Like, but now they've got these new names like Laurels, they're out. Maya Maids, that's out. Beehives, that's out. They're like the deliverance of light or the deliverance.
Oh God, make me gag.
I don't even remember what it is, but like that's the absurdity of what happens within this.
Who focused tested that one? They failed. No one likes them. Not even members like it. It's like, what happened?
It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah, they never get it right. They just don't. They can't help themselves.
They can't.
Amy says, that's insane. Did you really believe when you were a kid that things like Mormon underoos would protect you? Yes, because that's what you're taught.
Yeah.
You're taught in the temple that being faithful to your covenants in the temple, which include the wearing of the underwear, would be a protection to you.
But you're taught even before then.
Yeah.
Because they want to, like, they make this aspirational thing. Like, even when you're in like what they call primary school, which is like the younger, like 5 to ish 9, 8, 10, 12-year-olds,
primary kids,
they build it up to be this like, we really want to go through this, and like they really want to like elevate you to this state that like that it's just brainwashing of like you really need to get to this place, and if you're worthy enough and you just believe so strongly in it that you can you can then don the armor of God by way of the garments and go out and do your mission and do this thing and you know be that voice and part of it's a psychological thing because like you're not like at that point you're not wearing like when you grow up you wear tidy whities or like boxers or whatever like in high school but like the moment that you step into this that's the thing that's pressed
For the
upon
rest
your
of your life.
body for the rest of your body. You can wear
Rest
boxers
of your life.
outside of the garments, but the idea is that you feel this material on your skin,
With
and
the
that's
embroidered symbols, of
it's a
course.
thing with the symbols
Yep.
over a nip,
The boobs and
and
the navel
yeah,
and at the knees.
but that's the thing that they want to indoctrinate you with is because it's pressed upon your body you always remember it so like if you start thinking naughty thoughts or like whatever like then oh well God's underwear or armor is on you therefore you shouldn't think such vile thoughts or whatever it's all a mind fuck game.
It is. Pretty damn good one, too.
It's very effective because there's a lot of people who fall into that state, right?
It's a corporate science.
Yeah. So
Yep.
they fall into it. So that's the whole idea of the underwear. It's not literal armor. It's literally this psychological game that it's pressed and you feel it every day and all that and so it fucks with your
Yeah.
mind to
You
like
didn't get to have those experiences. See what you missed out on?
see, I didn't, but also I had just enough awareness about who I was that I didn't
Yeah.
really
Well,
buy into
bonus
that.
points for that one. Bonus points
Right?
for that one.
That bonus, but like we're talking like 0.01% because I still exited that system completely fucked up.
I don't know how you can't. I'm not sure it's possible.
I don't know anybody who has exited that with complete sanity, but
Oh, yes. Da Vinci Code and Silas.
oh,
Yes. Magic Mormon underwear
1,000%.
is the equivalent to a Silas that they depict in Da Vinci Code with Brother Silas, and he's like self-flagellating. It's not so
Yeah.
gruesome in Mormonism, but the mentality is
The mentality is
parallel.
very gruesome, honestly.
It's submission to your faith, not
Yeah.
just in mind, but also in body. So it's
Yeah.
all of the things.
It's everything.
And when
And
you
the
give
amount
mind and body
the
over to your faith so much, they own you.
look
They've got you in their palm of their hand.
and the thing is, folks, is that if you fall outside of the stereotypical box of what it means to be what their definition is of a man or a woman and your role, then it really has a significant psychological impact on you. Like I've been in therapy for years because of this. It's the same thing as like coming out of high demand religions and environments where you're expected to be a certain thing and play a certain role, and that because I don't conform to what that whatever they call that common out. I don't want to use the word normal because I hate that word. I really, really, really hate that word. But that prototypical heteronormative, I'm as a guy, I'm going to do the things that I'm expected to do in that culture, and I buck against that, then there's a whole world that I have to unravel from years and years and years of programming about that. And that it fucks with your brain, it fucks with everything because this is what you're raised to believe, like from a visceral perspective, and you fall outside of that normative sort of space, and it's like for me personally, I justified it as, oh, okay, well, I can just take all these principles and just apply it to another guy, and I'm going to be fine. Well, that didn't work out so well.
Not really.
In reality. But
How
that's
we
how I
learn.
justify. I had to justify it in my head like that in order to like not go nuts. And Echoes has a very different path that he chose to take at that time, which
Sure.
is just as honorable as the path that I took. But like I still suffer from the consequences of what that meant for my mental health. And it's like I never wore the underwear because I knew what that was, and I escaped via the military. Okay, that's how I got out of it. Talk about extremes about how to get the fuck out of it, but that's what I did. I was lucky that I got to go and embrace my musicianship and in the military and do that. But it was like that could be a whole episode on in and of itself. But
We don't have
yeah,
time. I'm
it's
yawning already.
we don't there's not enough time on the planet for that tonight. But
Not tonight. No, it's past pumpkin time.
Yeah, but TLDR, that's the level that it means to like try and exist within a space like that and honor who you are. And part of me, personally speaking, is super envious of those who are younger that are just like, I don't give a fuck about religion or culture, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to be who I am and embrace their queerness or their differences. I, as a child of my era and like Gen X, Zillennial sort of role, I didn't have that luxury, but like I'm super grateful that others aren't as beholden to that and don't have the psychological damage that I did, because they're able to be in a space that's a little more accepted. Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Enough preaching. It's enough ranting and
Shut
preaching.
up. Shut up. Fuck off.
Yes. As a matter of fact, we will do that in but seconds. So I'm going to call it because I'm crashing and I'm going to crash real fast. And I've got to be up in the morning to listen to Llama and Buffy. I've got plans.
I won't be up that early. I'm going to need I need your summary later.
It'll be good. It'll be good because
I'm sure it will.
We're at the part
super
where
grateful for Llama to join us this evening.
Yeah, she's so much fun. She's just a hoot. And at some point, maybe we'll get some other guests, and then we'll just revel in all of that. See how many people can tolerate the two of us.
I don't know.
Test is what it is.
We're an acquired. We are an acquired taste.
It's true.
Thankfully, we've acquired each other's tastes in
I
this
know.
respect. But yes,
because trauma does that. You can't help it. We're all sharing our collective trauma, and it's turned us into justice warriors, I suppose. Much more shock.
It's either that or full-on alcoholics, but I'll take justice warrior over that. So
the alcohol is a personal choice. That's what it is.
Oh, personal choice. Again, stop with your half clutching going on.
I'm not having nearly as much fun with my flavored water, but that is what it is.
You could.
I know, but I don't think it'd be a good thing. I really don't. I think you'd have to bail me out of some jail somewhere.
Just give me your credit card in advance. It'll be fine. Just let me know what that data is. It'll be all right.
I think at my ever ripening age, I'm aware enough. It's like, if I were to do this,
that's fine. We've got other rescue things we need to do in the meantime, depending on your, employment situations. And
And I don't think my liver wants it either, not with all my problems.
Well, that's fine. Whatever I'm doing, I'm probably making up for whatever you're deficient
I've got the
in.
genetic short end of the stick as it is, so to speak. I don't need to
Genetic?
Yes.
Genetic?
So that's enough for tonight, folks. That's enough. Well, before this turns into philosophical Jeep Daddy and the wee dark hours of the early AM, because it's still a school night for at least me. He may have the day off, but I don't.
I don't. That's the problem. Welcome to my brain. I don't have tomorrow off. God damn it.
He's got to go take an edible, so he actually sleeps a couple hours before 11 o'clock.
Oh, Christ almighty. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Please, literally, like, subscribe, click the QR button, help
Hit
out.
the bell, hit the
help
hype
Mike
button,
out.
all those things.
Seriously, like, help it out.
Like this long, nearly 4 hours again. Oh, sigh. But until next time, folks, well, we'll see who else wanders through here. I'm just sharing studio links with everybody now. But until then, thanks again, everybody, especially those of you who are continually so generous to Mike and other people who are part of this insanity. And we hope that at some point it will all come to the just and right conclusion it deserves. And someone will get what they deserve as a result of justice being served. So, but until then,
God willing.
Whatever.
God's willing. Whatever.
Cher.
Cher.
Goddesses. I don't know. I picked one.
Cher and Elton John.
There you go. What else do you need? We could add it. Never mind. I'll digress again. But thanks again, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.